Yep, $16.99 a spot, guys. 4 autos per box. So, and we will have one more of it after this, guys. It's going to be one of the jumbo ones. I figured I want to try one of the jumbo boxes. Why not? So, a jumbo box and a hobby box. So, do have some other stuff up there, guys, too. If you want to take a peek, the iMac. We have the Prism up there with the iMac. And we also have a Chrome break up there. So Chrome is here as well, guys. Did bring that over. Hey, what's up, Ryan? That was quick. You got right in here.
Hey Ryan, what's up?
Reminds me of the old days.
Oh, I just got your text.
I drove by Ryan's old house today when I was in Manchester. I was like, oh, that's where you lived. I know that's where you lived. Because I saw the printing company below.
Do-it-yourself tarp tent. I've been watching quite a few, Ryan. Where I'm moving, Ryan, my aunt has a field behind her, and I said, so it's not like you can really get. I just figured, like, I'm gonna set up my winter tent in the field out back, and just tent in it just for fun.
He needs to have you come over to take care of his damn rodents.
No, they're not bad.
I gotta get this back set up here. These 2 pieces of tape have no stickiness left to them.
I'm gonna set up the winter tent and the wood stove and put it out back in the field just to. There's something fun about just going and do primitive camping.
Brett likes those primitive women. They have the pronounced brow line. They're like little built-in roofs. It's not much longer now where BCW and them are supposed to be sending us our sleeves, the top loaders and stuff, the ones they pushed back another month and said it wasn't going to be till September or something.
Okay, we'll see. I got to do some camping this winter. I got to do some camping this fall, winter. Always sounded fun. Yeah, and I love this time of year too. Not this year, but
I didn't even know it was fall yet. I got to do some camping this fall. Didn't fall just start like? I think I'm still thinking of it as summer. Summer may have just ended. I don't know.
fall and winter are the best time for camping because it's just so much more fun. Because it adds that bit of like really good weather for it. But I don't know, just the survival factor that he's not buggy, it's not too hot. I even bought a radio for camping. I bought a pretty nice radio because I was like, oh, I want to have a radio when we go up to a place like Tripoli Road. So we all I need to do is if we have a break in a week from cards, I'm all in for doing some camping, Ryan. 100% in. Whatever we can try to pull off. Right now, October, I do have to work a bunch of days in October. I will say, I'm just doing the campground right now. I think it's like the 9th to the 15th. I have to, or something like that. I have to look. My coworker. Oh, here it is. Oh, maybe not. Yeah. Did she write it in? She leaves the 9th through the 17th, so I have to cover every single one of those days, which sucks. 9th through the 17th. And my boss, of course, goes to me. Right now, I work 3 days a week for him, and he's going. So I did the tally, and with your house and the electricity and all that, you get paid this much roughly. So, but I don't do hourly anymore. I do it so that it's just you may have to work some more days, an extra day this week or more hours this week, and then the one you'll work less. I'm like, bullshit. This vacation coming up, I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. I'm gonna work 3 times the amount of hours, and you're gonna pay me the same amount. I think you gotta be kidding me. Well, 2 of them would be from the 1 week. No, I'm gonna still end up with an extra day that week. This week I'm gonna have.
You got your thing up? Your mic? No,
Yeah.
is it in your beard?
No.
Oh.
Sounds like Matt has you locked in a box.
That's what I thought then.
Yeah, so the 9th through the 17th, but we'll have to see what other product keeps getting moved around, Brian. But 100%, I want to go so badly.
Hopefully hopefully it doesn't screw up the brakes. Should be fine because we're at night anyway. Hopefully it doesn't screw anything up because the brake.
Screw up anything.
Yeah, no, it's at night anyway. Brakes. Well, they're not always at night, but.
I mean, Thursday I wouldn't be able to do during the day. That's all.
Well, we don't do anything during the day.
Yeah, 3 o'clock. Today, what we're doing right now.
3 o'clock.
Oh, we're doing it at 5, and I'm working at 5.
Until when?
Till like 6, so you'd have to go on. But it's only 1 week, anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds far away. Sounds far away, huh? I know my mic had to. Let me see. My mic. Where's your mic, Matt?
Right here.
Oh, I see what it is. Let me. There we go, Ryan. My mic. This thing got unplugged. I was working on my computer, and my mic had to get unplugged.
So mine's fine then.
Yep. I should be. It should be fixed now. So, there we go, Ryan. Dude, I'm dying for it. Again, I bought a radio for camping. I wanted radio in general, but I bought a radio so when we would go up to like Tripoli Road, we could actually listen to like the music and stuff while we were up there. Listen to some John Tesh radio, or maybe Delilah. Listen to some Nightly Delilah.
You're retarded.
What? You never listened to her?
I've heard it, but that was a long
She's
time
still
ago.
on.
I didn't even
She's
think I was
old.
still around.
She's still on. I only heard of her because when we would go on the summer, when we would go to the,
I used to just hear them when we were in the truck probably working at night or something.
she'd be.
Is she on at night?
Usually it was nighttime. I remember hearing her because she would.
Because I remember hearing stuff like on the way back from late jobs.
She would. Well, no, she would be. She like. Oh, honey, my wife and I are having problems, and some woman called up saying my parents are, like, she's an older woman too.
Let Delilah pick a song for
Yeah,
you.
she's sitting there going, my parents are having a problem. They're having problems, but she wouldn't say anything.
Pick a song
She
out
kept
for
like
you.
trying to hint at the woman, like, what's going on, blah blah, and she wouldn't give the answer. And it's like, hello, she's trying to say, is your dad cheating or blah blah blah? Like, just answer her already. Stop beating around the bush. She didn't want to give too much info. So yeah, and I would listen to John Tesh radio. We have our friends have a cabin up in Vermont. And there's no phone service or anything. So I remember they just have a beat up old radio that you'd listen to at night, and we'd listen to like John Tesh. We'd listen to regular songs and stuff, but I remember one winter I went up there by myself a day ahead of everyone, and I get up there and it's like after I got out of work at Serpro, I get up there and it's like 7 o'clock at night. It's dark up there really early because it's winter, and it's in the middle of the woods, in the middle of nowhere. I have to shovel my way in. I have to get in there. You have to heat up the wood stove. Then they do have a propane fireplace that you can use to initially heat it up so it doesn't get too cold. It's freezing cold. It's an old garage. It was built from an old garage, so there's no insulation in the walls or anything. It's just old wood walls, bare beamed walls. Hey, what's up, Preston? How's it going? And I remember just getting up there and turning on the radio and listening to John Tesh, and I got McDonald's. I was being a little piggy, and I was like, oh, I'm going to get McDonald's. And I got my first Big Mac ever. And then I left it. I never ate it. I had too much McDonald's. I never ate it. I tried to eat it the next morning, but it was all nasty, like stale. Good old times. Good old times. How's it going, Preston? So we're trying to push the pro debut here, Preston, as you can see.
Yep. I mean, it's not. We have other breaks, but this is the closest. That's
It's
why
the
we're doing it.
closest, and it's been
We
sitting
do
the
have
longest
the
as
Topps
well.
Chrome. It is here. I did bring it over with me, so it is all here. The Topps Chrome is here
We have
too,
all-
but this is the same price.
Yeah,
so
we'd love to get this push. It's sat the longest. Not that it's been a long time, but it has sat the longest out of any of the breaks. It's the oldest.
Yeah, it's been about a week, give or take.
Yeah, we appreciate having you, Preston.
Yeah, we figured, you know, we won't be on this weekend. Usually we're always on Saturdays, like always, but the last 2 weeks.
Usually eBay.
Yeah, and we're just taking advantage, and Brett's moving and stuff. So
Plus,
he won't all
should be
moved out. It gives him time to
originally,
help him
guys.
move stuff.
Next week was supposed to be what was it?
Onyx.
No, not Onyx.
Well, it was
No,
supposed to be.
the Gold Label. Gold Label was supposed to be next week, and I think so was
Optic.
not Optic. What's the other product?
Onyx.
No, Bowman Chrome. I think that was supposed to be next week, and they moved it all off. So we're not sure if we're going to have any eBay next week. We're waiting to see what's going on with Onyx, guys, basketball. We're just waiting for them to figure out what they're doing. So we'll have to see how it goes.
It's been weird because all this stuff still has to come out.
And
They're
they
just
keep
squishing
and they
in the
keep
smaller
pushing it and
space.
pushing it and pushing everything. And we're like, come on, this. I do think a couple products may get pushed to next year even. They'll just keep pushing it till they have no choice but to push it to the next year.
It's possible.
Or they'll do it till we have one of those weeks where 2 different products come out.
Or more.
And you're like, hello. So we're hoping we can get some movement here, Preston.
Yeah, we're hoping we can get this filled because, obviously we won't be on Saturday, so. And we do have a few nice breaks up there. Like I said, we do have our PYT up there of the Prism and iMac. They all move. They all get chipped away at, so. Brett just got a phone call. Had to go outside. Work. It's pouring out here, guys. But certainly we got 12 autos in this break, so looking forward to this. Like I said, we will have one more pro debut we'll put up eventually after this one's done. That'll be it for pro debut, but I bought one of the jumbo boxes. So, well, the jumbo, I don't even know if we'll put 2 boxes. We may just do a jumbo box break. I don't know. But I did get another pro debut, so. Hey, how's it going, Mike? Brett just ran away for a sec, had to go do something. Work just called him, and he lives on the campground, so he works here as well, so he had to go run outside or do something. But yep, so we're pushing this today, guys. It's a little early on Thursday, so sometimes it takes a little while to get things moving, but it does have there's nothing that's super close, so this is the closest, so I figured we'll work on this one. The iMac, got a couple spots sold in the iMac. It's down to 24. That's a PYT, pick your team break. So 6 teams sold out of that. We did put that up yesterday. This has 21 and Topps Chrome has 26. So it's one of those weeks where nothing's super close. Thanks, Mike. Appreciate that. Yeah, it's one of those things. Sometimes they sell, sometimes they don't. But we'll wait a while. We'll see if things start moving in here. Sometimes we can get things moving earlier than other days, so. But I came over after work and figured we'd go on and see if we can rip this product. I like it because it's just such a value product. You know, you get so many hits for the price. You know. But we do have some other stuff we're going to be using this year. We still have some Series 2 boxes too. Top Series 2. We still got 5 or 6 boxes, half a case. Tier 1, we still got some Tier 1. Oh. We got it. I figured it out. We forget sometimes when we go on Thursdays that it's only 2:30 or 2 o'clock on the West Coast, so a lot of people even in the Midwest are probably still at work or on the way home, so we apologize, but so weird with all these couple of weeks without. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I was thinking, Mike, too, that in the jumbo box that we got coming, you could get a Jordan Walker, chrome, because there's chromes in there. So we're getting a jumbo box coming, which we didn't get any jumbo. I thought after, like, oh, we should have got some like a jumbo case, but I'm kind of glad we didn't, only for the fact that these ended up being all autographs and they were cheaper than jumbo. Jumbo boxes are like 130, 140, and these are only like, well, they've gone up to like $99 now, $90. So the jumbos are a little more expensive. You get 3 autos instead of 4, but you get all the chromes, whereas these were obviously originally not 4 autos. It was supposed to have relics too. But these ended up being the better deal now, But I said, you know what, we got to do at least one jumbo box. I want to rip a jumbo box, so. Ooh. But yeah, Brett's not going to be doing any games for a little while, like you said, until he moves and stuff. Dandy Andy won the grand prize. We gave him his option, so we're just waiting to hear back from him. He got 3 different. We'll let everyone know. I mean, what he picked once he lets us know. We'll let you know. But that way, you guys can know what the grand prize was. Yeah, we'd love to get a 101. That'd be great. That would be awesome. It was great. It was great that we had got that, even that Pulse card, I'm hoping we snatch a Pulse card out of that box. I just bought a box, just a loose box, and the jumbo box. Hoping we get the big case Pulse there out of that. So the games are so Brett does games. They're on the website. There's like a page on the website that explains it. So Brett will go on Saturday. It's like a Brett thing. He lives here, so he'll just come in and kind of do his thing. I gotta drive here. It's like, half hour. But on Saturday afternoons, usually he does, sometimes Sundays, he'll come in. He's got some different things he sets up. I don't know if any of it's here right now. Oh yeah. He's got this prize drop thing, like the Plinko boards. If you know what the Plinko is, you can look it up online. If you don't, it'll come up. So he'll ask questions, and then whoever answers first gets points. Gets a point. Like sports questions, and he does so many questions, and then you get points, and then you can use those points to play games. So you may want to play whatever game that's 1 point, and you play it more than one time, and you try to win things. You could win like a pack of sleeves, or a wax pack, or an autograph card, or a letter. That's what you want, is the letter. I mean, everybody wants the letters, because whoever spells out Beards. Oh, you got a hotbox on Alligator. If you spell out Beards, then you win the grand prize. And Brett didn't expect it to get won so quick because we were going to do a big grand prize. And he was like, he surprised the crap out of me when he said Dandy Andy had won. So he had got all the letters. I mean, it's been a while, but I thought it was going to take longer. But basically, he got all the letters in all the different games, and he won. So Brett messaged me and said he won the grand prize. I didn't even know. So we gave him some options, and there are definitely some good options. Like I said, we'll let you guys know what he picked once he decides. I don't want to throw it out there beforehand, but yeah, it's fun. I mean, sometimes not everyone shows up. So what happens is Brett will pick, like, say, like this break. He'll be like, all right, guys, whoever's in this break, you know, will be in games. Like, you have to be in the break to play in the games. So for this week, he probably would have picked yesterday's break because it's the only break we've done this week. You have to pick some break, you know, because if this didn't sell tonight, there wouldn't be anything to go by. You'd have to go by the break before. But yeah, and then sometimes not everyone shows up because they're doing stuff. So there might only be 3 people in there. Sometimes like there's 5 or 6, and yeah. So he'll do like tic-tac-toe. He has like a tic-tac-toe board, and you try to, you know, they're all lettered, numbered. I mean, and then he has like a colored dice that he uses, and he has a lot of different things. I can hear him. He's like right outside. I don't know what he's doing. Something going on at the campground. He's been out there for a while. But so we try to do. Yeah, he definitely ran it last night. We definitely we love doing the Maddie's corner breaks, but it's just obviously we can't do them all the time. We basically just do them at cost, just to have some fun, get things moving, get some people in the room, obviously, get some of you guys action, get you guys some action. It's great too, because then we don't have to sit here for 2 hours waiting for something to sell out. You know, it happens. We go on for a couple hours and nothing breaks, and I got to drive home. But some weeks you get more spots left, some weeks you don't.
You sold it out?
No. Why'd you say that?
What have you been doing this whole time?
Just talking. Brett's like, did you sell it out?
What's up,
What's up, everybody?
everybody?
Alan and Gunter. Ooh.
Cornerstones, cornerstones.
Love the Alan and Ginter. I actually was a big fan of Gypsy Queen too. I wasn't sure how I felt about it at first, and
Yeah, that
the
was
cards
nice.
were nice looking.
We should have grabbed some of that for the beard boxes. I don't know why we didn't. We're gonna have to before the price goes. I figured it may go down a little, so wait, but we're gonna need to get some for that.
Whew. Maybe a black 101. Eddie got a 101, as I said. Lucky bastard. That's pretty sweet, though. He deserves it. 101. There's nothing better than a 101. Except a
What
none
about
of
zero of
none.
one? What about a 0 of 0 or a
A
0
none
of
of
1?
none. A none of none. Wouldn't that be a cool misprint? A 0 on a 0? Oh, excuse me, guys. Whew.
I was explaining the games earlier out there.
You what?
I was explaining the games. Preston was asking about the games. What the games were. Sounds like a lot of fun, he said.
No, they were. Stephen Wood just bought in.
I said the games are...
Um,
I said, we'll let you guys know what the breaks are. What the grand prize is once he picks it. I don't want to say anything until he
yeah,
picks
wait
what
till
he
he
wants.
sees what he wants.
But you guys can see how nice of a prize we give out. That comes straight out of our pockets too, guys. We do these games for fun. It's not like we made any money on them. We're doing them for you guys. Which one was that? This
yeah.
break? Yeah.
Thank you, Steven. Hey, every spot counts. And there are going to be times where breaks are a little hard to push. Yeah, it's just life. It's just life. This is a good break. I mean, I really was not a fan of debut when we first... before we even got the cards, I was like, I don't know if we should have gotten this, Matt. Because we were just, going crazy. Something was put on the list, we'd buy into it ahead of time. And I was like, I don't... And as we did this, I was like, okay, I like this card. Again, my worry was the sorting. And it ends up being pretty easy to sort. The cards are pretty decent.
It's not too bad. It's longer to sort than a normal break, obviously. A little more
but
time
not even that
consuming.
much anymore. Like now that
Well, maybe for you.
I do your method.
Yeah, I know. That was a method I made up.
Yeah. So again, I was dividing all the farm teams by farm teams.
By the farm teams. And there's like 120
so
farm
what I was
teams.
doing is all the teams that aren't...
And I didn't tell him. I just let him do
all
his
the
thing
teams
over
that
there.
aren't farm teams or teams that the farm team who it is because of the name. So like the Brave teams and the what's the other one? The ones that are blatantly obvious because I think it was the Phillies or whatever. I mean, they say right in the name who they're for. So Cardinals. Cardinals. It's like the so and so Cardinals. So you know who those go to. So. I put those aside, but all the farm teams I didn't know, which were the majority of them.
Yes, Preston. Yes, we are Red Sox fans.
Yeah, we are. I had to divide them all, and I had like five card sorter trays all over the place. And then Matt's like, "Oh, whoa, you take forever. What's taking so long?" And then he has them instantly sorted. I'm like, "What the heck did you do?" "Oh, it says right on the back. It says who they're drafted to." But then I went through his cards. I'm like, "No, that's wrong. That's wrong." He's like, "Oh." But Matt's method is good. Again, we've talked about this, but
there's only a few you have to
there's not a ton. There are
because then you already have it down to 30 teams instead of 120.
Yeah.
Then you just have to go through those 30 teams
and just make sure. You go by the checklist. Eddie was telling,
and some of them are really easy. You flip over
and
the
it
card,
says the right
and you're
team.
like, oh, the Blue Wahoos. That ain't the Red Sox,
no. Some of them would literally say on the back oh, this they're giving it to this team, and you're like, you flip it over, it's like it says who the team is instantly on it, Indians. But on the back, they were drafted to a different team, so you're like, oh, okay, that's fast and easy. But again, Matt's way worked really, really well. And it was like, oh.
How did Eddie do it?
Eddie told me, he's like, dude, they finally just came out with a checklist. I said, Eddie, they had it day one. They did? He said, Eddie, they had it on Beckett, and if you click by teams, he's like, yeah, blah, blah. I'm like, no, dude, they had it 100%. You could just look Braves, and it would show you the Blue Yahoos, or whoever were on the Braves were on the Braves. He didn't realize that, I guess. Or he missed it, he said. Let's see, are you any 101 would be great, even the basic card. Let's see a Blaze Jordan auto 101. Matt would be so happy. Be a nice or a Jordan Walker.
Yeah, we did get the Blaze Jordan 10 to 10 red,
again,
remember? Right? Wasn't it 10 to 10?
I can't remember.
It was out of 10, but it wasn't an auto.
Yeah, that's right. Matt was all pissed because I told him, oh, guess what? So-and-so got the 101 Blaze Jordan black border card, and Matt's like, oh, of course he got it.
Sure, yeah, I can't even look forward to that card now.
It's like, yeah, but there's a shit ton of cards out there. Don't worry. Oh, I know, and my boss was just telling me about the Red Sox. I know you were telling me. But he's like, here we go,
what,
about all the guys that are off because of COVID.
Yeah. Was that your boss out there?
No. I was looking something up on his computer. But we were talking about it, and he's like, Jesus, the whole team essentially. It's like, holy moly.
Oh yeah, New Hampshire. Yeah, that's us.
Again, New Hampshire, it's one of those things, I love actually Massachusetts because, again, I have a buddy that lives down there and I'll go visit him. And I always thought of Massachusetts as just all Boston. So I just, massholes, everyone in Mass is a masshole.
Yeah, there's a lot of places in Mass that look like New Hampshire.
Well, Northern Mass is really nice. Like rich hoity-toity, not all of it, but a lot of it's like rich hoity-toity people because they want the nice, that's why a lot of people go to New Hampshire. They want to be...
What's a hoity-toity?
Hoity-toity is rich people.
Oh.
Because you have doilies and stuff.
Oh.
Hoity-toity doilies. But, you have Princeton and up by, Wachusett Mountain... It's all rich people up there, and it's like they all have like, but you like if you could be 20 minutes away from again not Wachusett, 20 minutes from Worcester.
What?
So there really is some nice areas. Like I wouldn't mind living down in that area.
The Woo Sox.
I like all the teams I get in these breaks and give the cards to my son Preston. Your son's Preston? I
He's
know.
telling Preston.
Again, I couldn't live out. I don't know. I would love to go to new areas. Like I think I would really like Seattle. Like not even just Seattle. I think I would like the state of Washington because the weather being up by Vancouver. You know what I mean? Like Canada. I think I'd like that area, but. Again, my favorite thing about New Hampshire partially is the world doesn't try to kill you. You're not dealing with tornadoes on average. Tornadoes, earthquakes, wildfires, hurricanes,
mudslides.
Yeah, mudslides.
Fires.
I just said fires.
Wildfires. Oh.
It's like, what do you have to deal with in New Hampshire? Yes, we get storms, but
Murders. We have like the lowest murder rate in the capital per cap. Yeah, we do. I looked it up.
Not New Hampshire.
Yeah,
The
lowest.
lowest.
Number one. For this year, or maybe it was last year, but.
Okay, well you can't go by each year individually.
Well, yeah, they change every year.
Yeah, but it's just going to be
do a
an
thing.
average, and so.
Well, it goes by yearly, so. Lived in Seattle. Seattle's best coffee. That's what I just thought of.
Yeah, I think I would like it. I think I could like. Maine has the lowest. Well, it depends again. The year
Maine has the highest drunk rate
per.
alcohol per person consumption. I think Maine has the top.
Yeah, but we're all the
New
same.
Hampshire's
Maine,
like
New
number
Hampshire, they're all very close to each other. The whole New England is
For what?
for the murders.
Anyway, so yeah, the beer one is like. Snooki, don't go down that
The
road.
beer
again.
one.
No, the negative. You know what I mean. When we go down those roads about the friggin' death and everything, let's not start doing that. We start talking about something, then everything's naked. Talking about murders and deaths and.
But you know, I'm a country type guy. I like the countryside, but every time I do go visit city life, I kind of like it. I like you know, nice restaurants and.
The 10 states with the most. Look who's number one.
For what? Highest alcohol consumption
Per state.
gallons. Yeah, but you have to look because that info. Where is it coming from? What year? That type of thing. It's not necessarily 100% correct based on what you think it is.
2021.
Oh, and well, again, look at our state. How we deal with alcohol. Most states don't have the.
Yeah, listen to this, guys. So this is 2021 World Population Review. Alcohol consumption by state 2021. Okay. We're the only state that's dark blue. Every other state's either semi-dark.
Yeah, but even look at
or
Maine.
light blue.
Maine's darker, which makes sense.
Yeah. So it's per capita in gallons per person. 4.76 gallons on average.
Yeah,
per
but
capita
you have to
per
look
year.
at the correlation of we don't have a big amount of people.
Yeah, but the next one is 3.7. We're like over a gallon more than any other state per person.
Well, they say the state drink of Maine is coffee.
Even
The
Alaska's not
state
even 3.
drink of Maine is coffee brandy. It's nice. It's quite expensive now, and I'm sure it is with all these big companies. My son's name is Thomas James. We call him TJ.
Nice. I got a friend named James. My dad's name's Tom.
It's one of those things where
Thomas, actually.
again,
yeah.
New Hampshire, for example, I don't know about every other state, but the majority of states I've seen, you can buy alcohol anywhere. You can go to any grocery store and they sell alcohol. When I went to school in Maine, you just
How was it in Maine again? I forget.
regular grocery store. We had a town grocery store. You could buy your hard liquor and beer. In New Hampshire, you can get beer anywhere, but hard liquor only at the liquor stores.
But they put liquor stores everywhere.
And
they're popping up
cheap.
everywhere.
Liquor is really cheap in New Hampshire. Well, we're kid friendly. Try to be. Don't you ever, TJ. Stay away. The devil's drink. So, yeah, New Hampshire.
What do we got?
Point-
20, 20, 21, 20 spots?
The point
20
is, New
spots?
Hampshire's the best. It's safe. I'm not worried about, again, I'm not worried about the weather trying
20
to kill
spots
me.
left.
It's pretty nice. We don't have ridiculous taxes. I mean, we have a high property tax, but it's great when you're a renter, not when you're a house owner. Yep, 20 spots left, guys. We got to try to make some leeway here. I mean, we'll be on next week as well, but we'd like to rather break.
Yes, we'd like to break. We really
It's this
would.
weird thing. It's called breaking, and we like to do it sometimes on this channel. Only sometimes.
Oh, we got boxes in Series 2 as well. If anyone wants to rip a box, personal box. Figured I'd just throw it out there.
Let's try to actually break a box for everyone. Again, we will come out with another. We'll try to, after last night, guys. We'll try to have a Maddie's Corner type breakup more often. Something cheap, just so we can have some fun no matter what. I like cities. I like the hustle and bustle of urban life. I really do like it too, Preston. I mean, I like being in the countryside. Like where I'm moving is in the countryside. But I will say, like, it's 20 minutes from. I didn't realize, like, it's only 20 minutes away from Tilton, which has every type of restaurant you could think of. I can't believe it. They have every fast food restaurant. They even have a chicken.
They got the Pizza Hut bistro.
I know
too.
they have the bistro, but they have like
Didn't they have the Applebee's bistro too, or whatever it was called?
I think they're all bistros, aren't they? Applebee's now.
I think that's this. I don't know.
But I mean, there's so many things around there, and like, the only downside is I don't think there's a. I will say I don't think there's any good like breweries close by like there is here. That are fun to always visit.
Yeah, Brett has a couple good ones.
Yeah, there's a couple by here that are really nice, and
He's got a place called Johnson's too. Which I was just looking at that picture the other day. I said, "Man, Joe, look at how much food I got when I went with Brett. We got the seafood combo
They're
or whatever I got, and it was like it was
Yeah, but they're
mounded
expensive,
though.
too.
Yeah, I bet now it's $5 more because of COVID.
it is. How do you know? You looked at prices.
Everything's gone up. Chiefs menu went up like ridiculous. Everything has because the food went up. Yeah, it's crazy.
Gotta go to my Chiefs and get the best deal I can.
No, I just noticed I used to get a certain thing and it was like, $9 or whatever, and now for the same thing's like 15.
Matt and I were talking about it.
crazy.
Like I was talking about Matt getting a better job, and I mentioned how like you were a driver and stuff. And one thing I mentioned about his grandmother, and she wanted the fish special. Matt's like,
She likes to watch this. You better watch what she says.
oh no, it's and Matt was telling me no, it's because they do an all-you-can-eat fish. I didn't realize it was all you could eat.
Yeah, you can eat fish
And
fry.
I'm just like, and Matt's like, don't you like buffets? And I'm like, I'm really not a huge fan of buffets. I'm like, my opinion on a buffet is I'm just never going to eat enough to make it really like, oh my god. I don't feel like eating, because I feel like the only way to get your money's worth at a buffet, if you're trying to eat a lot, is to make yourself till you feel sick, essentially. And I don't want to do that. I mean, I wouldn't mind going to a buffet when you have the choice of getting like, king crab like you can in Vegas, where you can get like king crab legs and stuff. That's pretty cool. I won't let him start the habit for sure. I can't tell which habit. We've been talking about a lot of things.
You know what he's talking
No,
about.
I don't.
Alcohol.
Oh, it could be card addiction. That's an addiction, let's be honest.
No, he's not talking about that. We both know what he's talking about.
We know you're all addicted to the baseball cards. It's a good addiction, though.
2022 Topps Inception Baseball takes shape with modern design.
Matt actually did. I know one of you guys let Matt know of some cards. We got a really cool Maddie's Corner break coming up. I don't know how expensive it's going to be. It should be pretty cheap. He got some really cool cards he just ordered. That was pretty cool looking. The Flash.
Hellfire, yeah. See, those are the new Inceptions, I guess.
That's next year's. They already have stuff out on it. I just wasn't a fan of like
I was a fan of the Prophet on those.
Inception's good and everything, but it's hard to get like the hits. You know what I mean?
The first year we got really big hits.
This year was good. Inception was good. But there wasn't enough color either. Like you were like, okay, I remember us doing it and it being like, okay, you gonna give us some more color or different colors? Hello.
These are like next year's I was looking at.
I mean, we did get some good hits. I remember we did get some really nice hits in Inception this year. Nothing that nice, but we did get the black and silver, the silver ones that were really good and stuff. We didn't get the others, but I do like Inception. It's a good product. It's not a lot of work, quite honestly, which is nice too. Sometimes the nicer, higher-end products that aren't a ton of cards.
Yeah, we had a lot of. I think we got like what, 2 cases or 3?
3, I think.
2.
Or maybe
Three,
only
yeah,
2.
3. No, it was 3. It was 3.
Inception's a good one every year.
Yeah, because we did like 5. We did like 4 or 5 of them on eBay, and we. Did
But it's
one on
crazy,
website.
guys. The first year we started, we got Inception, and we got it before the price went up. I remember because you were like, "Oh my God, we got it for like." We got it like before it like randomly shot up and it was like $800 more or something like that. And I'm like, what? I might have to start a break on some of the 50s boxes I have unopened. That is cool. Someone just said they would love us to open some of the older cards, even if it was junk. Yesterday, I think they said.
Yeah, junk wax.
No, just junk in general. Just even if they were junkier type cards, just old. Which is true. It would be fun to open older style boxes.
Yeah, well, 50s boxes aren't junk.
Well, no, I'm not saying they are. I'm just saying in general.
You mean like late 80s, early 90s? Yeah, those would be. Those
Now,
would
how
have
did
some
you
big
get
hits.
those? Did you just buy them outright, or did you get them like a state sale? Like, how did you get those, Michael? Did you purposely seek them out? Or was it a part of a bulk deal where you... Because, I mean, I saw that you said in your message to us you have, like, a whole thing of cards. A whole, like, what was it, a storage unit or something of cards? The problem is, ever since the, because if they're gum away, I'm going to chew. But if you're sure, if I do throw the gum away, I ain't gonna chew it. Yeah, it will just break up apart in your mouth into dust, into nasty dust. That was my suggestion. Oh, Michael Duffy, it's fun to open 90s looking like boxes, looking for Hall of Famers. I would think that would be sweet. I agree with you, Duffy. We'll see what we can find. The problem is, ever since shows like Pawn Stars, everyone either realizes the value they have of older stuff like that, so everyone, or people just want to charge up the wazoo, not realizing that if you're not the end user, if someone's going to buy it from you to resell it, then they got to make profit too, so that you can't charge as much. And that was the problem with Pawn Stars is. People would try to sell to the pawn shops, and the pawn shops are like, hello, we're not going to pay you that high price. We have to resell it after you. Like, the whole point of a pawn shop is to give stuff...
That's what we tell the people we have to buy the cards from. Hello, we have to sell these cards again. We're not the end buyer. That's what's going to happen with the Bowman Chrome and some of this other stuff. We're going to have to tell them that. Like, hello, we're not the end buyer. We have to resell these and break it up into breaks. Most things have been good this year, but the second half here, it's going to be.
I think
rough for a few
the
things.
golden age is done. I hate to say for prices. There was a point where both of us could benefit. You guys got really good prices. We got really good prices, and I think that's over for a while at least. I hate to say, I think that's going to be over for a while because. The prices are just getting higher and higher on stuff.
Yeah, that's true. I wouldn't be. Yeah, they might have to do it like you may have to do it, Mike, since they'd be probably valuable. You may have to do it like per card or per pack.
Well, we could talk.
You could
If
sell
you
the
want to do that,
packs.
Michael, I don't mind doing it. Even like I know Matt will be like, but I don't know. I wouldn't mind doing it just for if you want to just send us 1 or 2 for fun, and we'll talk to you how you want to do it, and we give you options and. My point is just for fun, even.
Yeah, I mean, we'd sell the packs like per pack, like the people.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you wanted to do it like that.
Or whatever.
obviously.
We could talk to you if you have any you want to do, and.
Yeah. Anything you want to try and rip, dude. You decide you want to rip something. Let us know. Send it on over. Send it over to the break room. I say that at work
You know what's
sometimes.
crazy?
I'll be like, oh, I was in the break room at Brett's, and they're like, the break room.
You know what's interesting? You
They don't
never
get
hear
it.
of like a company that sells cards like Blowout or any of these, David Adams, Steel City, Diamond cards or whatever they're called. But you never hear of them doing it where like you could buy the box from them and then you could choose an option to have it broke for you.
Yeah, they do it.
They do?
Some of them do.
Like I could like, oh, I'm gonna buy this card. Can you break it for me? I never seen that option. And maybe the price would be you when you choose break option because they're gonna top load your cards for you this special.
Some of them do
I never
that.
heard of that yet.
Yeah.
I got
They do it right on their website.
I got a lot of them from my grandfather. Used to own a store and sold them, but never got around to selling them. So I found them in the attic after my grandmother. That's kind of cool. That's pretty cool. That does sound really cool. Like I remember my grandfather when I was a kid had an SKS, and it always sat in his closet. And I'm like, what the heck? And I was like, that's so cool. And I remember one year, like working the summer down there and being like, hey, can I buy the gun from you? I don't even have it anymore. I sold it. I wish I didn't.
So you got a gun off him that was a family
No, it
heirloom
wasn't
when you
something
sold it.
crazy special. It was just it's an older gun, but you used to be able to buy an SKS, for example. You used to buy. You hear you in the gun world. You hear about it. These guns used to go for like $50. That same gun now, because of the market, would go for $600. It's crazy. Mosine Nagants are like the oldest style bolt action crappy gun. Used to go for like $50, you know. And now people they wouldn't want like hundreds of dollars for those.
We could definitely do that, Mike, if you wanted to. Just let us know.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, man. That's pretty cool.
You know, give us some ideas. You want to try to make money on it, or you know, just let us know. You want to do it like we did the Matty Corner Break, where the idea is just to get your money back. You don't lose anything.
Or just the fact of selling packs.
Yeah, whatever
you do.
it is.
It's pretty cool.
What stinks is again like, oh, not what's the other show?
I know it's a slow mover, guys. It's
I
a
know.
slow mover today. This happens sometimes. It is a slow mover.
20 spots. Again, obviously we only have 3 of you in here or something like that. It's the look at.
I mean, it's sometimes it's a slow mover though.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the iMac is in there with the PYT. I mean, they're all going to move a little bit slow, but
What's that other? What was that other show that they go to people's houses and go through their stuff to buy it from?
Pickers.
American Pickers, and that was another show. Now that if you were to go to some old person,
that made yeah, you're right, that might be like, oh, I don't know if you want to go through my stuff. Let me come with you. Oh, I want $100 for that.
that's the funny thing. You could get there's so many. I was thinking about it. I was like, you know, you go to some of these old places.
New Hampshire has a lot of those type of places.
You go
too,
through
with-
there.
with
Now,
old stuff.
I know the theory used to be don't throw things away because when back in the day, and I'm talking about even more back in the day, not like 50 years ago. Back in the day where it was like you couldn't just go to the store and get whatever you needed. It was harder to. So it was like, hey, you have to keep things because you never know what you could use on a farm to repair something. And then it turned into, I feel like I can't count how many places you see an old like tractor just falling apart.
Yeah, so you'd probably have to do packs.
Yeah.
You know, because if you did teams, people would like
Oh
totally
yeah,
know
that's
what
true.
teams to get.
Yeah, that's true.
You'd have to do
Or
packs,
random.
or random packs. Yeah, you could do random.
You just wouldn't want to do
because they would
PYT.
just be expensive.
You
Random.
wouldn't want to do PYT.
No, you'd have to do random or.
That's
pick
true.
your
No
pack.
one's gonna. Even if you're a Pirates fan, you're probably not gonna want Pirates card from 52.
Well,
It depends on the person, but I would say the majority, because they're not tied to, you know, even though they love their team, they may not be tied to it back then.
So what were you saying?
So I'm saying, like, it always ticks me off when I go by, like, an old farm, and you see, like, you literally see, like, an old steam shovel type tractor, and you're like, how can you just let it rust? Like, who had that tractor? You know it worked at one point, and now they're just going to let it decay and not work anymore, and you're like, what a waste. I mean, we get the same thing here with people who have campers here, and this one couple had a camper here, and they wanted Sonny to pay them, my boss, like $10,000 for their camper, and he's like, I'll give you $500. And they're like, oh yeah, right. So now they pay us like $3,000 a year to have it here, and we're like, if you just sold it to us for $500 4 years ago, instead you spent $20,000 or whatever to keep it here. And that's what people do. They'd rather, because everyone just wants money. in the sense of they overvalue what they have. He used to sell them a penny a pack. Holy shit. A penny a pack. Wow.
Holy moly.
That's freaking awesome. I mean, I'm wondering if that was at a loss and he was okay with it,
Probably cheap packs.
or was that could you make? Well, no, you really can't if it's only.
I mean, if you look back to I have comic books from the
I guess.
50s and 40s, and a lot of them said 5 cents. You know.
Here we go. People bought them to get the gum, put the card in their bicycle spoke to make noise. That is cool. That's cool. But the problem is, like, someone I saw a Reddit thing about it where someone's.
I used to do that with soda cans, Mike. Squish it around my rear tire and then drive my bike, and it sounded like a motorcycle.
Some guy on YouTube said, I have 50. He had a sleeve of pennies he got from the bank, and he's like, let's see how much money I can make off this. It was 50 cents. Which is 50 pennies, as you guys know. He opens it up and he's like, so these pennies are worth 2 cents a penny, and people are like, are you serious? You're really going to sit there and try to be like, well, that's worth 2 cents. No one's going to give you 2 cents for the penny, buddy. No one's going to give it to you. Then he pulls like a special penny that's worth like $20. And everyone's like, yeah, but that's only if someone wants to actually give you $20 for that one penny. And then you got to ship it to the person.
Well, what I like is when you watch the ones where the people that literally go to the Coinstars and they buy the change that's been taken out of the Coinstar machines from the guy behind the counter, because they empty the machines, and he buys the change, and then he looks through it, and I'm telling you, sometimes you can find 1800s coins because people are going through their grandmother's stash that died, and they're dumping it at the Coinstar, paying 10% instead of bringing it to the bank.
Like kicking out and saying, hey, this coin's too old.
Some of them get kicked out, and they ask them for like, can I buy the coins in the drawer? And they'll have coins in the drawer, and they're like, sometimes it's like, why would you give them that? You wouldn't even know what it was. Oh, I think this is a $1 coin. It's like, it's a 17.99 like flowing hair.
My point is though, anything is only worth what people are willing to pay. You think about cards nowadays; these cards are only what you guys are willing to pay.
I have to dig them out. There's a building that's full. Yeah, man.
Matt and I are gonna come out there. We're gonna film it like American Pickers.
I have a couple of 1860s or early 1870s trade dollars, silver dollars, trade dollars.
Have to make them reasonably priced because of value of the cards. The common cards worth a good bit now. It's like we get the
it's
like
I agree.
we get the wax packs from the 1990s.
Yeah, but it would make for people would want to get into that break.
Oh, yeah.
People would definitely want to get into that break
yeah.
because of those rookies and because what's in there.
Oh, you betcha.
People would definitely want to get into that break.
It probably could make a profit on it.
And it'd have to be a random. It'd have to be a random.
Like,
that way,
yeah,
people are gonna want to try to hit those teams.
Yeah, it's got to be a random, or like you said, per pack. But it's probably better to do a random.
Right. Random or per pack. Yeah, you got.
Or pack. Actually, pack's not a bad way to do it.
Pack's not a bad way to do it either. 'Cause that way the person still has a chance. That's true. No matter what, you know that person doesn't have that team for the whole box. Yeah, packs might be the best.
Because then everyone always has a fair chance of getting the big hits. It would just be cool to open it up to see, just to know, like, you're sitting there and you're like, someone packed this over 70 years ago. Someone had this card, it got printed, and they packed it up. That's just, it's history. It's literally history.
It's history that's going away. Well, guys. Things aren't moving.
Still 20.
It's a slow
yeah,
day.
I
don't
just
know.
No one's on here right now.
It's a cheap break.
Not
too,
no one. Michael
$16.99.
Duffy, Michael Crow. We appreciate you guys. You know, Preston.
$16.99.
Again, I do love talking to you guys. A penny was a lot of money back then. Well, I mean, I remember hearing about my. So my dad tells me stories, and my grandfather would tell me stories.
You got to tell these guys too that these guys weren't here, so they don't know.
Who?
Your grandfather? Who was he?
A guy, a human.
He was a general.
I'm not talking about. That's my great grandfather.
Oh, well, his great grandfather was a 5-star general.
4-star.
His
5 stars
great-grandpa was
only
a
during a
4-star.
time of war.
Okay, so he had the highest stars you could get without a war.
He
And he was on the cover of the
he
Times
came over as
magazine.
an immigrant from Germany. His name was Adolf, actually. Bernard Adolf Schriever. And he came over. He was really good in golf, apparently. But he came over here. His dad died in a fire, from a boiler fire. And he came over here, and he flew B-17s in World War II. And then he became not an aeronautical engineer. I guess he was really bright. I knew him as a kid. I always remembered So anyways, the point is he became a 4-star general. And
he was on the cover of the Times magazine.
yeah, we have wine glasses with his picture on them. He has a military base named after him. Yeah, he was really bright. Typical immigrant comes over, makes his life into something, and yeah, it was on time. They called him Missile Man Schriever because he dealt with the ballistic missiles. So my grandfather helped to defeat the Russians.
And Brett, now tell your story.
What really sucks is I was at Boy Scout camp when he passed away, and apparently his funeral at Arlington was like really high class. Like you had all these generals there. My sister got like a coin. You know, officers have coins they can give you, and it's like the idea is when you're drinking at a bar, you could show your coin, and the guy who has the highest coin gets like a free beer or whatever it is. And I didn't get to go because I was at Boy Scout camp. They didn't let me come home to go to it. I was really pissed about that. Like, come on, that would have been awesome. My elite cards came in today, and I forgot I had Miami also. It'd be nice to see a Mickey Mantle rookie in Mint 10. Wouldn't it be nice to see that Mickey Mantle? Isn't there only like 10 of them out there?
I don't know.
Because that's the Mickey Mantle's the one that went for
It'd be nice, dude. It would
the
be
Mickey
nice.
Mantle.
It's hard to get cards that in them conditions that are new cards. Never mind, no
The
old
Chris
cards.
Sale gold refractors were $600. Damn. That red pulse card I got from the break, Duffy, was a case hit. I swear I don't remember seeing those before. I'm sure we have.
Yeah, because we had got at least one case. I think we got one case of Triple E.
Yeah, we got at least one case, and I don't remember.
And that's where
That's
that
why
come
we
out
don't
of.
remember it, because it was the only one.
Yeah, because we had only pulled one, I guess.
Yeah, that Mickey Mantle, that's the one that went for one of the highest grossing cards, the Mickey Mantle the guy bought.
Oh, shit.
Hey, what's up, Joshua? Or Josh. I always want to say your full name. What's up, Josh? We're pushing this break, though. It's hard to make leeway. So there's not a lot of people. The people who are in here have bought into it, and it's getting some newer, fresh people in here to look at it. We haven't been doing any eBay because there's been no new card releases, which helps a lot with moving breaks, too. I came from a rich family at one time. Yeah, my other side of the family, they were, like I was saying, my grandfather, that wasn't a general and all that, the one I was going to talk about. I remember hearing stories where you'd go to like the local bakery and they would pick from all the day-old donuts and stuff. They'd actually grab that food to feed
Nice. I do that.
to the pigs and stuff.
I do that now.
And even then, my grandfather
Day-old.
would get like day-old bread from the bakery, and that's what they'd have to eat.
I go to the grocery store now over to Shaw's and I ask for all the ends. You go to Shaw's.
I know
say,
you.
I said, well, no. I say, do you guys have any
You
ends?
talk about meat though. Yeah.
Yeah. So they go to the thing. They pull out all the roast beefs, hams, and everything that have all the end parts or pieces that they can't sell because it's oddball end shapes. And I'll take it. And they'll give it to me for like 10 cents a pound, dude. 10 cents a pound.
My grandfather had money, ran
Roast
a
beef.
truck stop, and made his fortune on cotton and peaches back then. I'm at work, did another wrestling break and got on 25 Tony Storm cards, so that was nice. I do miss the wrestling. It was good. That was some of the best breaking we've done, I gotta say. We weren't sure how it was gonna work, but they did that was a perfect breaker's dream on how they made the.
Yeah, that was like one big fat.
We were worried too, because as breakers, we're like,
They're not gonna do that.
we
again,
thought
though,
we
probably.
were like, oh crap, that you can't do like a pack break, and it turned out to be a breaker's dream.
Yeah.
That was so good. All that.
Oh, we got some nice ones. We got really low numbered Alexa Bliss autos, a couple of them.
I think they need to work on that, though. The cards. That's the only thing. I think they need to work on their relics in the breaking world. Obviously, wasn't thrilled with that.
Yeah, well, I'd like the relics to have some, the relics to have pieces of their
Yeah,
clothing,
not like I get.
not
Yeah,
just the mats. They can have mat relics, but then they also have to have like the regular relics that just have pieces of
It's
the
like,
fabric
oh, the
of their
mat that
clothing.
everyone fought on that they could get 20 billion cards from.
Well, I would like. To
I mean,
see,
I have a nice mat relic. It's just, I'd like to see the cards a little more personal, like different color. You know, it's almost like getting a white shirt relic
Right.
of baseball, where you're like,
you could get one that's a part of something and it hits red, blue.
those are
and
21
different
Topps
colors on it.
Heritage, Chris Sale, Gold Refractor, 4 out of 5. Michael Duffy loves his Red Sox.
He does. And if this sells out, he might get him in the random.
The Ricky Mantle, the Mickey Mantle, the Mickey Mantle rookie worth $33,000.
Well,
Let's see, most expensive baseball cards.
you already know. Don't look them up. Every card, every week there's a new one that breaks the record, and there's another new one.
Yeah, but the Honus Wagner went for 6.6. What was the other one?
Tom Brady went for a lot. It was a lot recently.
Well, Roberto Clemente, 1955.
Just in the last year, there's been records after records beaten after records beaten after records beaten.
Let's see if this list is even up to date because I don't. Mickey Mantle, 1952 Topps card, 2.8 million. That's the one I saw. PS. The card was recently discovered and was given a PSA grade of 9. And the guy wanted it badly. He said, ever since I was a kid, I wanted that card. And that's why he paid so much. That's why it went for so much. Not because the card's really worth that. He wanted it badly. And this isn't even correct because this thing is saying the Honus Wagner card cost $3 million, but we just heard that it went for 6.6. I don't know when this was written.
There is no relics in the new NFT.
I'd like to have a mint 10 Babe Ruth
So
33.
they didn't put any relics in that either, huh? Just 2 autos per box. Yeah.
There's no relics. Huh. I like relic. I mean, I like autos, but I do like relics here and there.
Relics are nice when they're nice.
When you do them right, they're awesome.
When they're the good relics, yeah.
Some of the ones we were just looking at Inception, those were good-looking relics.
We got a good relic in the Triple E. That was a nice relic we got there. That one relic there.
If I were to have one baseball card, it would be a Babe Ruth 2. He's like the quintessential like face of baseball. I would want like a Babe Ruth card probably for baseball if I could only have one. Like I said yesterday, I got lucky, Michael, because, like, yeah, I remember being a kid and all my grandparents were alive, and then tons of people I knew were like, oh, yeah, my grandparents died before I was born. And I was like, huh, I got really lucky.
Oh yeah, we got lucky. Yeah, my great grandmother. I was thinking of my great grandmother died.
I even had all
Couple years
I had
before I
most
was
of my
born.
great-grandparents, too, when I was a kid.
Yeah, my great grandmother died before I was born, a couple years. But my grandmother's still alive. My grandfather's died like 4 or 5 years ago.
So the Immaculate, we'll do anything. We push one break, but you could push anything, Josh. The Immaculate's,
No, it's got a
it
ways
still
to
has
go.
a way to go.
It just went up yesterday. It has like 24. They don't usually move when we're not on. I mean,
It's down to, 24 for that, 20 for this, 26 for the Topps Chrome. So they're all in the 20s.
Yeah, I mean, they don't usually. I'll throw a tweet out about it during the day at work. We just put that.
I mean, we just want to break something, so we don't care what goes, truthfully, is if you guys push something else. The problem is, they're all just so high still, it can be hard.
Right, but they all got to be sold.
Yeah,
They all
go
gotta,
eventually.
They all got to need some spots sold to get closer. So
That's the thing. Right now, as you can see, Josh, there's like 3 of us on here right now, it looks like to me, roughly.
3 or 4, yeah.
Whereas yesterday it was like some Wednesdays
It was like 10 or 12.
there was a lot of people yesterday, and that's rare. Like sometimes Thursdays are busier than a Wednesday, or blah blah blah. It depends.
But yeah, the Immaculate just went up yesterday, and that's spread out a little bit with a few different breaks on here, but I figured that's different type of break, obviously. So that's a PYT and a different class altogether. That's Panini. And
If I ever got really rich, I'm not sure somewhere, but Price Guide won't go back past 48. If I ever got like rich and won the lottery, I'd love to do breaks where like you make sure you do breaks where it's like, oh, okay guys, I bought this $2,000 card here, and someone randomly gets it, whoever gets into the break. That would move the breaks fast. It just depends what's going on. This is a pretty big lull. 2 weeks in a row of no eBay. That's a big lull. And it may even be 3 weeks, depending what they do next with Onyx. I mean, when's the last time you contacted him?
it was on Friday.
You didn't contact him Monday, Tuesday?
No, because Friday he said, you told me don't
Well,
bug
no,
him.
don't bug him too much.
Friday he said, oh, you should have the checklist by Tuesday.
Yeah, but you should have sent him one Tuesday or Wednesday. Or today.
I just asked you yesterday. Should I send him something? You didn't say anything. So then
I
today
feel like
you said, don't bug him.
don't bug him constantly if you just sent him one yesterday.
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, you should have contacted.
Should have at least.
The minute Tuesday came around, you should have waited till Wednesday. Wednesday is today.
Yeah, he should have at least said it's gonna be
today's
delayed
Thursday.
again.
So you should have said it should have been Wednesday. You should have been like, or actually, it wouldn't have been a bad idea to do today. So then you kind of gave it time to be like, hey, Lance, we just need to know because we have to put it on eBay.
He knows how it works.
Honestly, Wagner was the oldest man to ever start playing baseball.
I don't know if your ringer's off. It threw it 3
Yeah,
minutes ago.
it's just not coming through. That's all. Oh yeah, maybe it was on. Thank you, Victor.
Thank you kindly.
3 for Victor. See, it starts moving. Triple V. So that's 3 more spots, guys. See? Starts making traction, and eventually, it's like anything. The lower it gets, people all of a sudden go, okay, now I'll get in. We always laughed at that.
But if everybody, now the problem is, if everyone thought like that, we could get it to sell. Because what'll happen is it starts moving, then everyone's like buys it. Well, if you had all just done that originally,
I gotta say, it's one of the most funniest things about doing breaks is when you'll talk to people and be like, hey, you want to get in? Or, people will tell you like, oh, they'll just, without even you asking, like, oh, I'll get in if it gets low enough. And it's like, how many other people think that way? And then, like Matt's saying,
yeah,
well,
if everyone thinks that way, then nothing moves.
I believe he was in his 40s or 50s when he started playing. Holy moly.
Yeah, that's an expensive case. That's thousands and thousands and thousands. We were looking at that, Josh. It's like 50 autographs, and it comes with a special card, I think, to go meet or something like that, meet and greet. We will be getting, which we will be getting. Well, we don't have to cancel it. I mean, some things we'll have to cancel.
No, wrestling we
prices.
won't have to.
But no, that's what I mean. Undisputed. We will be getting Undisputed.
It's Undisputed. We will be getting Undisputed.
Yeah. And then Chrome, whenever it comes out, we'll be getting a case of Chrome, Josh, and then...
No, we'll be getting Chrome Wrestling, not Chrome Josh.
Chrome Wrestling. Yeah, Chrome. And... Heritage, we got like 2 or 3 cases of Heritage Wrestling, and we put on lock, and a few other things. I think the 2021 women's division, because it's supposed to come out this year, a few months after the regular 2020. 2020 came out in 2021, and 2021 still supposed to come out of women's division this year. So it looks like we're down to 18 guys, or 17 maybe. 17.
It's one of those things. It will go, guys. A slow march of progress. So everyone, so each of you tell us what is your favorite, give us your favorite baseball product, and then if you have, like, I know Josh, you're into wrestling, so what's your favorite all-time, so your favorite baseball, and then what's your favorite all-time if that's different, so it could be any sport. It's going to be around $200 a spot. Oh, those will be awesome. I'm always in for wrestling breaks. So what would be your favorite wrestling type of or wrestling Josh?
I got a nice Cesaro rainbow, Josh. My buddy's got them all at his house right now, but
Why?
I got the Case Loving got it back from James.
Oh,
still.
James has them. I thought you meant like Ryan had them.
No. I got the. I'm never gonna probably see the 101 auto, but I have
He
the out
has
of
those
5.
cards just sitting at his house,
I guess.
and you're just like,
I just
okay.
asked him again today for the frame. He said when he gets home, he'll try to do it.
What's
He
this
only has-
try stuff?
He only has 45 minutes a day for his family. He
That's a
said.
bunch of BS.
I'm like, well, all I need is 2 seconds to take the
I know.
picture.
I'll try. I don't know. It may be hard to spend the 5 seconds to take a picture. That I gotta say, that's the excuse you and I would use over something like, "Oh, I can't do this because I don't have the time," and it's like, yeah, that's the excuse all of us use when you're like, "Oh, I just don't feel like it."
So we're gonna do like a cheap break or a 1-box break of this too, guys. We got some of the Topps finest flashbacks.
That should be good.
We got one today. I could have got more than one, but I figured, we'll just get one.
One's enough.
One refractor parallel card per box. Hopefully Eddie got some. I sent him the link. Taylor sent me the link. So
I like women's division set the most. I got the Rainbow of Tony Storm base card from Undisputed. I used to buy football cards as a kid. Okay.
Yeah, so did
What
I.
about you,
I bought-
Michael?
I bought more football cards than anything.
What is your
but-
favorite product?
But I got baseball, football, basketball. I got them all, actually. Baseball, football, and basketball. I'd say the most was probably football. Second was probably basketball. Third was probably baseball. Now it's just baseball. But I wish we did do more.
I just
but-
saw Kobe Bryant's daughter is a model. Wonder how much money that family has.
What?
But she said she liked to talk about her father. That it's sad, but she'd rather talk about him.
Speaking of that, did you see that at least in the Onyx basketball, it's gonna have Shaquille O'Neal autographs?
That's what I want. I did find
They have a small checklist on like Beckett. They list like 20 people, and he's
I
on the
did
list.
find a pack of homeowner cigarettes my grandfather never got around smoking. I gave it to a friend of mine. It about knocked his head off, lol. Home run. Oh. Home run cigarettes?
Yeah. Homeowner cigarettes.
I was like, homeowner cigarettes? What's that?
You know, Mike, the my friend's grandfather, father, was in the attic, and he found an old cigar box that they had stuck in the eave. We found out his great uncle had stuck it in the eave, and it had been re-roofed and stuff since then. So the nails were like going into the box, the cigar box. So it like punctured the package, so it wasn't sealed. But it was brand new packs of cigars in the box still. And we were like, oh, brand new, and it was like 50 years old, 60 years old. I don't know what happened to it.
The problem with tobacco is it's not meant to be aged like that.
And this is
Not without a
cooler.
humidor.
We found a chest, a wooden chest. Okay, we're in the attic. This is an old house, and we found old parts from like old refrigerator parts and stuff and car stuff from like 1910.
It's called junk.
1920s. No. Parts people would need to like fix old refrigerators and old this and that, like in the boxes, like Maytag and stuff like that. And because I guess his grandfather was like a repairman. And then we found the chest, and of course, do you think we left it there? No, we were kids. It had a leather strap and a lock. So of course we got a pry bar and a hammer and ripped the leather strap off and opened it up. Guess what was inside? I'll tell you what was inside, and let's see if you can guess where it was from. We opened it up, and it had some sort of funny-looking outfit and a triangular hat with feathers on it.
You say it.
It was from the Revolutionary
I was
War.
gonna say one of the wars.
His grandmother goes,
You boys better not.
"You boys better not open the. Don't be messing with stuff up there. You didn't go into anything." No, we didn't. No, we just saw it. We just saw it. We didn't do anything with it. And of course, they can't go in the attic. They were too old, so we just left it.
You better not have touched that. I want that to
it.
sit up there till I die.
I know. We just were like, "Dang, man, I wish I could take that. I wanted that so bad." I was like, "Let's bring it down," because we were wearing the hat. We were like, "Ooh, this hat was from
As it
300 years ago."
disintegrates.
I know.
I love 86 Tops because those were the first packs I ever opened. My favorite card so far in my PC is a 2012 Leaf Rise card with Jackie Bradley
and Xander Bogaerts. Matt Barnes, all autos.
And-
Nice. I'm a big fan of the Topps base set just because that is why I consider the real rookie card for each year. Yep. My dad has a bunch of old cards. He always asks me if I think they are worth anything. I know. My dad is like those, like the cardboard containers, the ones with the little lids that pull up and they hook down in on the sides. He has like 30 of them. No joke. And I started to go through them, like my Derek Jeter rookie stuff. There's some stuff from the 70s, but it's mainly 80s and 90s. And I started to go through it, and then I left it sitting down there, and that was like a year and a half ago. I don't know where they are now, if my dad did something with them, because he doesn't go down to the basement much, but I just left them sitting there like on I made like a makeshift table with like a box, and I started making stacks, and then I left it there, and I never went back. So,
I meant home run. Not homeowners.
yeah, I hear you, dude.
My uncle is giving me a bunch of his cards, and he said, "Hey, can you try to sell them, and you can have 50% of it." But I'm like, the problem is, realistically, you're gonna get the cards, and almost all of them, I'm sure, are worth nothing because people just think, "Oh, baseball cards are worth things," and you look at them and you're like, "Okay, this isn't worth anything. This isn't worth anything." You know what I mean? Like back in early 1900s.
In early 1900.
But my point is, you went up there and the grandmother's like, "Don't be touching anything," and you're like, "Yeah, but they're just gonna sit up here till you die."
There was so much stuff. They had like all the old like wicker chairs and all the old chairs just like hanging from the rafters on hooks and stuff from like who knows when. I remember this was in elementary school, like 5th grade. Like, I bet the stuff's still sitting up there now. They actually brought a couple things down to the eBay. His dad brought a couple things down to some eBay guy back when eBay was newer.
The stores
like you could bring it to someone. And it was the memoirs of Ulysses S. Grant, and they got a few $100 for the
I'm
book.
thinking about I remember there was an eBay store on the way to the.
There was one in
I
Laconia.
remember seeing one on the way to camp, and the person had a sign out there saying, "We sell eBay stuff." Now it's like you wouldn't bring it to the store; you just sell it yourself.
Well, there's still. I know Jamie worked at an eBay store. Remember, and Alex went there to get a job.
I didn't know that. I remember buying a bunch of Topps football packs, trying to get the Adrian Peterson rookie card, and it took forever.
I remember when I bought football cards back in the day. We had 3 stores in the town in Concord here, and I usually got, because I didn't have a lot of money. It would usually be Score or Collector's Choice Upper Deck. Obviously we got other stuff too when we had the money too, but it was like elementary school, and usually the Collector's Choice would be like $1 a pack. Sometimes you could get packs cheaper depending, but and then sometimes the guy at the store would just give us a pack to open, or he would open the packs looking for inserts, and then he would give us all the base cards, and we tried to make the whole set, so we wanted all the base cards. And back then there wasn't any like autographs. A lot of that stuff didn't have autographs. Didn't have any autographs. He wanted the inserts. He wanted the big insert cards. So that was the stuff that was worth the most money. And you get like I remember like the price guide would say like for example there was one set that was called it was Pacific Philadelphia or something, and it was like Pacific Invincible or one of them, and it would say like one of the Philadelphia one. It would say like the embossed. So you get like the boss cards, and it would say BOSS boss, and it was embossed on the card. It was like lumpy. The whole card was like pressed out. Yeah, but it would just say boss on the card. And then they had the boss, then they had the boss shiny, like the chrome boss. And it would say like boss 5 times. This is usually how they always did it for inserts. Boss 5 times the regular card. It would say the boss. It would say like the boss card's $10. The chrome version 5 times base. So then you'd be like, wait a minute, this is the chrome one. Oh, this one's $50. So I remember I got one, and it was a rare insert, and at the time he was worth a good amount of money, and it was Marvin Harrison.
What's a good amount of money?
It was an insert card that was really hard to get, and then it ended up being the special version. So it was like 25 to 35 times base, and you're like, holy crap!
Base 20 cents.
No, and it was like it was his rookie card, so it was like say a $3 or $4 card. So it was like a lot of money, especially when you're like 10 years old and you get like $2 a week in allowance. So
$2.
Yeah, when I was like in 3rd grade, you get $2 a week.
You lived one of those fancy families where they pay their kids just to be a kid, apparently.
Well, no, I just got $2. I'd have to do
Mr.
chores.
Richie Rich.
Oh, I know. Then what happened is my buddy got a raise in his allowance to $7, and I was like, $7? I remember telling my mom, James gets twice as much, 3 times as much.
Do you want to live at James's house? Do you want to do his chores?
Eventually, no, it went up. I remember James got $7 and I got $8. I was like, I'm getting older. I can't live on $2. So
yeah, she's like, you don't need money. You're a kid.
So I had to like clean the bathroom and take the trash out every week. And then I'd get extra money if I like shoveled. So what we ended up doing is me and James started a little thing in the winters. I remember for a few winters, we just walked the streets. We'd walk the streets and we'd knock on people's doors and be like, "Can we shovel your driveway?" And then they'd be like, "Yep." And then they'd give us like $5, $10, whatever. Little old ladies give us like most usually like $20. And one guy I remember, we shoveled his driveway. He was an oddball. He still lived here when we were adults. He was like an odd person. Anyways, he gave us frickin' cans of soda. He gave us frickin' Sam's Choice, Walmart soda. It was called
What is
Sam's
he, the
Choice
Chinese restaurant when you buy food?
And
they
it had
give you
all
the
that
free
like
soda?
dirt and crap in the cover. You know how you don't want to put your mouth on it? It looked like you like dug it up in the yard.
Well, the smart thing is to get the money first. Cigarette had tobacco.
Yeah, but when you're a kid, you don't, because you don't really know.
Hey,
what they're
kids,
gonna
get
give
your
you.
baseball cards and your tobacco so you can smoke while you look at your cards. Again, I just gotta apologize, guys. I know I know things aren't moving right now, and.
Well, we're trying,
But again,
guys.
we
can at least entertain you while we're waiting.
Some of the best part of the breaking, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Like, yeah, I'd rather break, but talking to you guys like this stuff is pretty fun. Getting to find out more about you and.
My great-grandfather on my grandmother's side. My great-grandfather on my grandmother's side was a gospel music songwriter.
I thought that was you talking about yourself. I'm like, okay, buddy. My grandma.
Oh, you thought I was saying
like
that?
about yourself. I'm like, okay.
Oh, Brett thought I was saying that about myself. He didn't know I was reading them.
It's like, why'd you bring that up? Oh, just so you guys know. My great. What are some of her famous hits? I was reading about New Hampshire history, and it was interesting how towns basically were centered around the religion of the town. Like, it really was one of those.
I'm gonna ask my sister. I found out the other day because I didn't realize after she got married, her name is Kayla Weatherby, because his name's
Fritz.
No.
Fritz Weatherby.
No. I can't. No, I'm saying her boyfriend, Charlie. I was gonna say. So is his grandfather Fritz Weatherby? He's like some guy that's on our news channel every night. Every night he's on our news channel, New Hampshire Chronicle, and he goes around to different old things and tells the story about it. You know, hey, I'm over in old Francistown tonight, looking at the such and such barn in the weather vane. We'll tell you about it tonight on Chronicle. And that's what he does.
That's not his voice. I'll tell you the
No,
story.
it's not.
I'll tell you the story tonight.
No, he
on
doesn't
Fritz
do
Weatherby.
that accent. That's a weird accent. What's that accent?
Fritz Weatherby, that's his name. They make bobbleheads of him and everything. They do. James's dad had a freaking Fritz Weatherby bobblehead. I used to call him Shits Weatherby, but
Oh, what a kid! Oh, did you see what I did there? I took the Fritz and I turned it to shit.
Fritz Weatherby. He tells a lot of historic stories, though.
Here we go. We'll just do.
Want to hear something amazing? You can find hundreds of epic deals.
Oh, they'll copyright us.
What are you doing? Be playing anything wrong?
I had
Bad.
quite a life.
That's his voice.
Born in France in February of 1751, christened Pierre Vincent Mailloux.
It is funny.
Mailloux. Mailloux. As a young man, he immigrated to Quebec in 1775. The Continental Army invaded Quebec. They were there to wrest the province from the...
So yeah, he just basically tells you a story about something, usually a town or a person.
And Brett tried to call the.
I
Brett
did.
tried to call the office
No.
over there to see if he could buy a complete Fritz Weatherby
No,
collection.
not Fritz Weatherby. I love
Chronicle.
New Hampshire Chronicle, which is usually you have his he has his segment at the end of the thing, but usually it's 2 or 3 segments about New Hampshire stuff. And I love that. I love history. So I did. Yeah, I called them. No, I emailed them and I said, "Can I buy or download or something? Do you have like the old copies of them all?" And they're like, "Sorry, we don't do that." Because there's some really cool stuff. I just learned about a garden. This guy, his parents had a 30-acre piece of property in New Hampshire here, and he started doing a garden there, and now he actually runs a garden. And I know it sounds funny, but the guy has weddings there and stuff, and he has all these rare plants there, and he has like a tea garden. It's just really cool stuff, like
He has these really rare
rare plants that
Venus flytraps, and they're large, and sometimes there's less people that leave that get there to eat people.
they'll have weddings there. He has people come to just, again, like they have a tea garden that they made, but his daily day is getting up and like, okay, what do I have to cut for plants around here? He has quite a few rare
There's a
trees
tea garden in
and-
Concord too.
oh, there is.
Chinese restaurant.
That's not a tea garden. This is like an English tea, you know. Again, thank you guys for helping us push these things. Again, this break is going to be one of those where we'll go on, you know, and it should hopefully move even faster soon now that it's getting a little lower. He wrote a lot of music. I got the plates they still use to print the music. That's really cool.
Sounds like you got a lot of old stuff, Mike.
You mean oh, it was your great-grandfather. Oh,
You got a lot of old stuff.
that was your great-grandmother.
No.
Boxes and boxes of them. History. But I love history. History is just the most fun stuff. Like the stuff you learn, and you're like, no, like. And the sad thing is, a lot of history just gets lost to time.
Yep.
It just, unfortunately, it just gets lost over time. And
We were walking in. We went to the Hopkinen Fair last week, me and Joe, my roommate, and we went over to the fair, and they have like the Hopkinen. They have like the Morrill Farm Museum. Have
What's
you
up,
been?
Dustin?
Did you go?
what?
What's up, dude? Did you go to the Hopkinen Fair? So it was like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. It was 5 days. Thursday was townie night. You go Thursday, it's townie night. It's free. You go on Thursday.
12 and a half hours? Huh? I remember when I used to do that. Now I do like 15.
Yeah, right. But so they had steam. They had old steam engines, and then they had engines that ran on these leather belts that were like 15 feet long, and it was a 2-man saw, like a big old crosscut looking saw, and it ran off the friggin' engine.
Yeah.
And then they had leather belt ran drill presses, and
Yes,
they had
it's any machinery.
but they had a treadmill, a horse-drawn treadmill, and the horse would
They
just
would
walk
move
and
something.
it would power it. Would power it. And I found out this wheel that we have at Dan's that I found in the woods. We couldn't know what it went to. We found a frickin' matching looking one I saw on one of the things there. It was off some sort of corn shucking machine thing.
I got into antique items. I think they are unique.
I'll tell you. You see some of the stuff in my buddy's barn, Mike, because we got a lot of old stuff in New Hampshire too, because we're old country. So
We're old country.
So I mean, they've had that house since like the early 1800s. So there's just so much old stuff in there that that's just been there. They don't.
You
throw
work
nothing away.
15?
Never
What do
did.
you do after Monday? I like to think about the history behind old stuff. It really is cool. Like, I watched a guy called Technology Connections on YouTube.
Oh, we got to get this break sold.
I know, we
guys.
got to make some progress. And basically he talks about, like, technology, but a lot of old technology. I've learned some really cool things, like, about lighting, like your house. Like, even things like about, when people used to have, different types of lighting in your house, like lamps that ran on propane or gas, or just I love learning about technology. I love learning about history, and it's great stuff. What's up, Dustin? What's up, Dustin? We've been just chilling, talking, having a good time. Yeah, I do, Michael. History, and definitely technology, like old history technology. I love that stuff. Excuse me. It's been a slow Thursday. A good Thursday. We've been having really great guys to talk to, at least. White gas and kerosene. I'd love to visit Tombstone. Like, Tombstone, like, what's his face? Like, shoot 'em up Tombstone. Shoot the, what do you call it? The shootout at the OK Corral. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, I've learned a lot. Again, I learned a lot about, like, the lighting of your house and how that worked, and how for a while, yeah, it was about how people had gas lighting in their house, how dangerous it was, yeah, it was just really interesting. I can never get a load that goes by there. Oh, by Tombstone? In high school, we used to go smoke blunts at Buffalo Bill's grave. That's something you would say, Dustin, and probably would be true.
I'm sure it is. He's in Colorado.
Buffalo.
Oh, Jesus! What are you
What do
doing?
you mean? What am I doing?
Your chair is on my chair.
Oh!
You were smushing my arm here.
Oh, sorry. Your chair doesn't lean that far back.
He's got his chair reclined all the way back.
If you want to see all the way back,
He's got a.
a nice chair compared to that crappy, cheap one.
Oh, this is nice.
Yeah,
This is a nice chair. This is
someone
ergonomic.
in your money bracket would
I've sat
suggest-
in your chair when I did. My back was killing me when I left because I had to lean forward the whole time.
I can never get. Buffalo Bill, I did a history report on him in school.
Well, hello, Travis.
I went to where they filmed the movie Tombstone in Arizona. It was cool. They filmed a lot of other things there. I love that movie.
I believe you, Dustin.
I believe you. Hey, what's up, Travis Joyner? Travis, my man. What's up? I believe it, Dustin. I have no doubt that you would do that. Hey, dude. Dude, we're gonna go smoke at Buffalo Bill's grave, bro. That's a little California.
What's his last name?
What? Buffalo Bill?
Buffalo Bill.
What was it? It was Bill.
It wasn't Nye.
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Buffalo Bill Nye, the science guy.
Pecos Bill. Maddie is echoing badly.
Am I? Am I echoing for anyone else? I just turned my mic off and turned it back on. It's Buffalo Bill Cody, Brett.
It's been a long time since I did that.
Well, I didn't look it up or anything. I just knew.
Pony Express.
Sometimes I wonder if our cards get delivered on the Pony Express. Takes forever.
Got the killer E. Oh, you got your triple E delivery today? Ooh.
Ooh.
Triple E is good stuff, I gotta say. They sold...
Yeah, they got like the OK Corral and stuff.
Here we go. They sold cigars in the gift shop that you could fit on 1 ounce of swag in, and we could smoke one of those. Jeez. Matt used to find cigars that were like tobacco, remember? At Surf Pro? Oh, I go to the bathroom, there's tobacco in the sink or in the toilet.
It was right in the turlet. All
The
friggin'
what?
all round up still. In the turlet. In the
A
turlet.
toilet? What's a
round
turdlet?
up in there. All ground
Echo
up in
delay
there.
for
They didn't even
sure.
flush it. Why is it doing that? Turn it off and turn it back on or something. Want me to unplug it?
No, just leave it. It's something new they're saying. I may have been too close to you, and it's when you say something, it echoes in my end.
I'll just unplug it. Alright, now let's try it again. Is it working?
I never said it was never not working.
No, but I mean, if you unplug it and plug it back in, does it do anything?
How do I know? They're the ones
Well,
who
let me
hear it.
know if it makes a difference, guys. I just unplugged it and plugged it back in.
I never said it was never not working.
No, but I mean, if you unplug it. I think it's working now.
In the toilet? What's a toilet?
People don't want to listen to it through your microphone. Back in.
Sounds better.
Alright, good.
They say, what's a turdlet, dude? Is that like a New Hampshire thing?
Who said that? Nobody said that.
Football starts in a couple
I
hours.
know,
Almost
dude,
time to
it-
get.
Isn't it the friggin'... Yeah, I
Are
did
you
hear
okay?
about that. I did hear about that. I did hear about that. It's going to be Tom Brady versus the Cowboys. The Buccarucks. Both. Guess what? I heard they both have they both have 0 losses right now, so 0 wins too. Week 1. Dak Prescott. Think I should open up the
If I could get a load of hot freight just to have to wait for delivery.
it could load a hot freight. Just have to wait for delivery. After you're able to easily communicate.
Oh, I had another talking with him, Michael, about becoming a truck driver. I want to go visit there, dress up the part, get some spurs on some boots. I saw the movie. I can walk around with a loaded shotgun.
What's this?
Good movie. On my fantasy football team, so to see how they do. My buddy, I was just seeing his lineup for fantasy.
Mike Evans and Amari Cooper. Yeah, I have an Amari Cooper autographed jersey too, and I haven't opened that yet either. I was in a break back in November, and I won a Amari Cooper and Dak Prescott autographed jerseys. They're still sealed up. I haven't even opened the box that they came in, but the thing is, I don't know if there's breaks in there too, because I was in a lot of breaks. So I could have breaks in that box. I haven't even opened it since December. I've been holding on to it. Still sitting there. So...
If I had another pack of those homeowner cigarettes, I'd send you and Brett them to try them so I can laugh at y'all. I was actually I have an occasional cigar, usually in the summer. Or I have my pipe. I have a tobacco pipe. I haven't used it. I have a Gandalf looking one. I haven't used it in forever.
Yeah, Dak Prescott ankle shoulder, but expected to play. Of course, ankle shoulder. Friggin' guy's been out forever. Let's see. The prediction here that I'm reading on this website here, Sportsbook Wire, is Buccaneers 31, Cowboys 24. That's their predictions. Buccaneers will cost you 4 times your potential return, and that's entirely too much, even on Brady and the defending champs. Avoid and look to the spread instead. The good news for the Cowboys is that Prescott is back under center and expected to be a full go from the jump. The bad news is that they open on the road against the defending champs. I don't think Prescott and the boys can shock the world and start the NFL season with big money line upset, but I do think they have enough offensive weapons to keep this a one-score game. CeeDee Lamb and Amari Cooper, Michael Gallup. We'll see what happens.
Show them that.
Is this the thing you used to do? I used to see you.
No, I used to play with it for
No,
fun.
no. Is this the one?
What do you mean?
I used to see you smoking a friggin' pipe sometimes.
Where? When?
I don't know. You used to do it.
When? I never did it regularly.
Did you have a small, like a straight
smaller one, but I didn't use it often.
Yeah, but I saw it with you. I saw you use it like once or twice.
Where? Never at
Sheriff
work.
Pro.
Nope, never
Then
smoked
I saw it here. I don't know. I remember you going, "What are you doing?" You're like, "Having a pipe."
It would have been camping.
Maybe it was camping then. I don't know.
I
remember
never
you having-
smoked it, Sir Pro.
Maybe it was camping.
It would have to be camping.
Remember, I have that video of you. No, I think you were holding it though.
Yeah, I would never at Sir Pro.
It might have been at when you were at your parents, maybe. I don't know.
It wouldn't. I haven't smoked from that in a long time. That was my first pipe I bought. See, I would love to. I've been to antique stores and you see the
It
Marchand
looks like
pipes.
there's a whole bunch of unburned tobacco in there. Look inside.
No, those are some tobacco leaves, yeah. It's all stale as hell, I'm sure.
I'm sure. No, definitely. You have to get like a wire up in there.
Yeah, I have a brush and everything. This is nothing too nice. I would rather have this be made of real wood and stuff. Like Gandalf. Yep, this needs to be cleaned, I'm sure, in general, but probably do fish. I smoked this shit are of some crow.
Out of some.
R.
He meant out. Well, guys, let's see what's going on here.
We'll give it a little. We'll give it a little longer. But again, it's just great bonding with you guys. Though we need to try to make some more
17
move.
left.
17. Strong and nasty. I'd actually like to carve my own. Pipe carving kit. I'd try one. It would be ew. I'd try one. It be the last. I would do some, but I have been charging too much stuff recently. Yeah, it's no problem, Josh. If you're talking about getting into the break, I know you're already in it. Or not this one. Okay, but we understand, Josh. We understand, it's one of those things. We're happy, even if you can't get into a break, just to come around and hang out, we love it. Damn, I thought Lucky Stripes were strong. What are you looking for?
Nothing.
I thought you were trying to show them something. Native American ceremonial pipes. I quit smoking after I tried that one for a long time. And I've never been a smoker. I do it occasionally, and I do it either socially or just if it's nice, depending on the weather, I like to have one every once in a while. Never been much for it, though. Used to do hookah when I was a kid.
Had a nice ratatouille last night. Boy, was that good.
Rats and food should never go in the same sentence.
Oh man, that was a good meal. I cooked up. So you got to put up in the Earl zucchini. You fry some of that up.
Fry?
Yeah, a little Earl olive. Swirl it in there a little bit.
No.
So a little zucchini. Put that in the pot. Put that in the casserole dish, and then I had to do a couple batches of the summer squash so it all fit. But that zucchini, onions, peppers. Slice the peppers up in like little strips, and then so it's already like partially.
Peppers don't go in a ratatouille.
Yeah, they do. It
No.
was good.
Traditional
Yep.
ratatouille does
Yep.
not use pepper.
It has peppers.
It's squash,
Nope.
zucchini,
Yep.
and
Green peppers.
tomatoes.
Nope. Green peppers.
No, not traditional.
Yep.
No.
Maybe yours not traditional.
No,
My
there's
family puts
ra-
peppers
ra-
in it.
your
My
family
grandmother's
also calls
recipe.
it Chinese pie, which isn't
Right.
traditional.
Which is, yes, it is French Canadian.
And you guys call your beans, what do you call them?
Yeah, and we call you retarded.
What do you
so-
call your beans again?
Hurry up beans. It's a type of beans.
No, your mom makes those
Hurry up beans.
Hurry up beans.
Yes, that's what they're called. Because
That's
they
what
don't
your
take long to
family
make.
calls it.
Because it's the easier version. It makes it taste like it was cooked all day.
No,
when it
no, no,
wasn't.
no, no.
So they call it hurry up beans.
You don't get to get the same flavor and not
you
do the
do.
work. No.
Yeah.
No.
So anyway, I put all that together, and then I put the cheese on top, a little mozzarella and cheddar, put it in the oven for about 20 minutes because it's already partially cooked. Melt all the cheese.
Mozzarella with your ratatouille?
Yeah.
Okay.
My mom does cheddar. I said, nah.
Poor
I'm
white
gonna
person ratatouille.
Oh, what do you use?
I don't do ratatouille. That's the point.
Okay. Of course you got to put cheese on it. I didn't want just cheddar cheese. That's what she
Ratatouille
uses.
doesn't
Orange
have
cheddar
cheese.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, your poor white person version does.
Oh, okay. See, Brett knows everything, as you know, guys. You'll learn to find out, as Brett's dad always says. My boy's never wrong. He's always right. He knows everything.
Well, I can't
about
help it
everything.
if you guys are
He's
numbskulls
never
and don't know
made
things.
Ratatouille, but now he's an expert on how to friggin' make ratatouille and what goes in it and what don't go in it. And
You don't have to be a genius. You watch the show.
yeah. Oh, is it Ratatouille? Is a show? Is it?
The movie and the show.
Oh, the movie with the little guinea rats running around there.
No, the real rats. What?
The little guinea pig rat, whatever it is. I ain't
Just
seen
a rat, literally called Ratatouille for a reason. It's a
I
rat.
haven't seen the movie.
And Ratatouille, is it just you? Let's see. And then Binging with Babish did his. I mean, technically you can make a Ratatouille with other things, but it's Ratatouille, and it can be other vegetables, I will say. But the initial Ratatouille was more just like cut up into a stew style. Squash, zucchini, and this is the traditional in the show.
I don't know what that means. Hold on, guys. 1 second.
Eggplant.
Huh?
That's the other thing I think in it.
Is it on?
I put mine on. You make a sauce, a vegetable sauce. Eggplants, tomatoes, and squash, and 2 zucchinis. Those are some strong cigarettes. Yeah, Ratatouille. Hey, what's up? What's up, Colt?
How's it going, man? We're looking to fill this thing up. You filling it up?
What type of peppers were you talking about?
Green peppers.
Like bell pepper?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's different. Yeah, bell pepper, yeah.
The closer's in the room, guys. The closer's here. I know a guy. Three-box break, guys. 3-box break. Yeah, I think we've covered a lot of We've covered a lot of subjects tonight.
I know, really. We've been talking about everything.
Antiques, baseball cards,
History.
Fritz Weatherby. All right, guys, you got it. Closer's going to finish us off, guys. We're taking it down. Thank the old closer man.
Say thank you, the closer.
Let me go take care of this, guys.
So we got to randomize it first.
Thanks, Colt.
Thank you.
Woo! Break has been filled, guys. 12 autos in this break.
So
Let me go, yeah, Brett's got to randomize it. You need me to roll the dice, right? I'm going to roll the numbered dice.
4 times.
And I'm just going to get ready for the break, guys. I will be right back.
So guys, 4 times. We'll randomize the list. First the names. Copy. Paste. 4 times, guys. 1. 2, 3, and 4. Starting with the closer, ending with the closer. A closer sandwich. And then we'll do the teams 4 times. Okay, guys, 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So Miami Marlins to Baltimore. So there is the list. I get the Rockies. That's my one condition. I think people are broken. We know you would too, Michael. We know you would. And give me 1 second, guys. Let me save it.
Let me see what we got here.
And let me sort. Okay, there's the list, guys. There's who has what. Kelly Mike with the White Sox.
Joe, you didn't get the Rockies.
Joe with the Tigers and Nats. Michael Crow, you had the Dodgers. Duffy with the Royals. Preston with the Mariners and D-backs. Steven with the Rockies. Colt with the Marlins, Reds, Pirates, Rays, Giants, Twins, Athletic, Astros, Brewers, Yankees, Cardinals, Angels, Indians, Braves, Cubs, Phillies, and Orioles. Travis Joyner with the Jays and the Red Sox. And Triple V with the Padres, Rangers, and Mets.
You want me to ask Steven? Do you want me to message Steven, Colt, about the Rockies? I know he bought in just a little while ago, so he's probably down to do some trading. I guarantee you that.
You looking for the Rockies, Colt? He's doing question mark.
Can send him a message. Do we have his, how do we usually message him?
I was in the checkout and you pulled it. Dustin saying that.
Yeah, let me ask.
So is that the team you wanted, Colt? The Rockies? I'm good as is, Colt says.
Oh, you're good as is? All right. All right, so if anybody wants to do any trading, now's the time. If anybody wants to ask, I'll give you like 2 minutes for doing trades, guys, and then we're going to get started. 2 minutes.
Yeah, we can check, Dustin, but I guarantee you, unless, let me go check real quick, it will let me know if it went through. Nope, didn't go through, Dustin. Not showing up in the orders, made orders, so you're good. It even shows abandoned checkouts. It showed you were trying to do it, Dustin, too. It's an abandoned checkout. You didn't make it through. No billing or anything went through. So you are safe. You didn't end up paying. I want to just contact... Give me 1 second, guys. I do want to give a... You know, it's a random break. You got to let people do a little trading. Let me try to contact people who are in this. At least let them know what's going on.
Well, I think they're all here pretty much. Travis Joyner. We were just here a second ago. Just let them know we're breaking. We get everything set up, guys, and we'll get to ripping here. Get the sleeves, top loaders out. Let's rip. Like Colt said, let's rip, fools. debut. Which I think all you guys have now. They had gotten rid of the relics this year, so it's straight up a really good deal because you get 4 autos in every box. It's great. Zip these up. Put the clear one in the middle here.
Let's see. Oh, Preston, you're here. Okay, I just sent you an email. I wasn't sure if you were here. Preston's here. Let's see who's not here real quick. Joe, is Joe here?
So, let's see.
Joe's not here. I want to get a hold of Joe.
Would you trade the Cardinals for the Dodgers? Would you trade Cardinals for Dodgers? I'm thinking Mike would want to trade. Michael Crow, did you want to trade your Cardinals? Did you want to trade your Dodgers for the Cardinals? If it's possible. He loves those Cardinals.
So what's going on?
Alright, so let's see if that's a possibility.
Okay, so I see something about I take Cardinals.
Yeah, hold on.
I am ready. Yes, I do.
Trade is Dodgers for the Cardinals if Cole would trade it. Sometimes the Wi-Fi here just doesn't work.
I've never had that issue once.
Like,
Never.
It'll just say sending forever and it just won't send anything.
I understand that. I'm saying I've never had that happen
Well,
with
it
my
says
Wi-Fi.
that it's connected, but it doesn't work. It will just not work. So, Colt, if you're in here, would you trade the Cardinals for the Dodgers? Just waiting on that one before we get started, guys, just to hear. Confirm yes or no for that one. He may not have his volume on. He's flying right now. May not be able to hear anything.
Watch it.
With no volume.
I would, if you can. I've done it. I do it all the time. I watch TV every night at home with no volume when I'm in bed. I can't hear it over the air conditioner. What am I going to crank the volume all the way up on 50 and go to bed?
Yeah. Actually, that's exactly what you do. If you can't hear it, how do you watch it?
I just watch it. I just look at it. Yeah.
How do you know what is being said and happening?
Because I've seen a lot of the episodes before. Doesn't bother me. guys. It looks like we are going to get started. Things are going to stay the way they are. No trades going down in paradise.
Okay, best of luck to everyone.
I got my cup. I got my top loaders, guys. We are ready to go. Sleeve runes. And Brett read everything off so everybody knows their teams. Without further ado, guys, I'm going to rip a third case. Ripping it up. Wasn't sure if this was going to happen tonight, guys. I really appreciate.
Can barely hear Matt. Can barely hear Matty. Yeah, he probably doesn't have his mic on.
Sorry, guys. Yeah.
Good luck to all of you.
Mike was still off, guys. Sorry. So, like I said, thanks for everyone for getting in. Colt, really appreciate you coming in and finishing that off. I didn't know you wanted a spot. Did you say something about wanting a spot?
Who?
Dustin said, not that it matters to me since Matt didn't let me get a spot.
You had time to get in, young man. You had plenty of time. How long were we sitting here tonight with selling it? Nice try, Dustin.
One sec, guys.
You had time, young man.
He might have messaged me and I didn't see it.
I was working all day, you try it. This break has been up for more than a day. Nice try, checkmate.
Ripping some packs, guys. Getting some stuff situated here. Make sure the camera's where it needs to be.
Nope, the camera is
Frozen.
frozen. Give us a minute, guys. Give us a minute, guys.
Told you the internet screwed up. That's
It's
why it
not the
wasn't-
internet. I just this thing may have gotten hit from the trash can real quick.
So what are we doing?
Just wait.
Can you still hear us, guys?
Yeah, it doesn't affect volume. It would affect the camera. Give us a minute, guys. He's not doing anything. We're just trying to figure out the camera real quick. It may have accidentally got unplugged. Let me do this.
Yeah, I was moving the camera up and down and it's not moving, so it's frozen right now.
Okay, I'm going to go back to the camera now. Let's see. It should work fine. There we go. Yep.
I
there we
stopped
go.
opening packs, but I went to move the camera to get it at a different angle and it didn't move. Sleight of hand, guys. Sleight of hand, you know.
Oh, that's a smart thing to say.
There are beardies. They know we're not screwing around.
Gonna have another person. Oh, I know you opened most of the break. I want
that
all
one
my
guy-
money back.
That
though.
one guy. Geez, not that you guys would screw us. I don't know, but I'm like, come on, dude. Seriously. Thanks, Travis. Ooh, Blaze Jordan, Micah Bell. I saw an Austin Martin on the back. Getting some nice names on the back of these packs, guys. Do 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 do. All right, fellas. As long as we are still live. Looks
Put
like
down
we
the damn
are.
phone. You're like a teenage girl.
Get over it. Like to hear Austin and Blaze today. Austin and Blaze today. Oh, seriously, dude? Wow, Travis. You freaking killed it, dude. Here we go. First card, guys. A blue Brennan Davis. Out of 150 going to the Cubs.
Going to you, Colt.
Get my sleeves out. I mean my top loaders. Here we go. So the first parallel card out of 150 going to the Cubs, Brennan Davis. I guess we're all teenage girls since we're probably all watching through our phones. I know, I just had to do something.
He keeps texting.
Yeah, well, get over it. Groshans, Bitsko, Marte, Casey, Beard, Rodriguez, Lewis, and a Tom Glavine for the Braves. Rivas, Sabato, Alcantara, Jones, Mauricio, Mayo, Green, and oh, our first auto, guys,
Ooh.
49 out of 50. Austin Hendrick going to the Reds.
Number 1 draft pick for them.
Going to the closer. 12th draft pick overall. First auto out of 50. Going to go right to the middle. Austin Hendrick. Very nice.
Good
Wow.
looking card.
Starting the break off with a frickin' gold. Very nice. Kirby, Mayer, Schmidt, Espinal, Jordan Walker. Libertor, Burns, Bautista, Brujon, Gray, Choi, Cassis, Ginn, Tenya, Hassel, and a JJ Bleday power card. Put that stack there. Arias, Davis, CJ Abrams, Gaston, Swinney, Baylor, Lodolo, and a major scale Jared Kelenic. There we go. We didn't see that one very many times. Jung, Strider, Kelly, Detmers. Freeman, Workman, Rivera, and a Burl Caraway, 12 out of 50. Another gold.
Ooh.
Going to the Cubberoons.
Dang.
So a gold out of 50. 12 out of 50. Wow, a gold card just like that. Herrera, Ike, Brown, Blaze Jordan. There you go. Williams, Levine, Beater, and an Andrew Jones. Stars, Criswell, Acuna, Luis Angel Acuna, Abel, Cantrell, Torkelson, Thomas, and second auto going to the Orioles.
That's Colt. The closer.
Very nice.
Well, that's who we got last night.
Hudson Haskin, yep. You did get that one last night. Manning, Nova, Franklin, Amaya, Lacey, Corbin Carroll, Halpin, and a Royce Lewis power card. Where's that other power card? Oh, I put it in the wrong stack. There we go. Man, it's freaking raining, huh? Heavy. Naylor, Valdez, Glowinky, Campbell, De La Rosa, Tucker, Rodriguez, McVean. What the hell's his name? Feliciano, Henry, Corey, Wynn, DeVoe, Vogel, and Carter. There you go. Moving on. Kalenic and a Drew Waters major scale. Patino, Lofton, Langoliers, Moreno, Barber, Witt Jr., Rodriguez, Hosey, Mesa Jr., Thompson, Knack, Bailey, McCray, Baz, Caraway, Pedro Martinez, Missions card. Severino, Haskin, Pena, Sissoni, Poison, Cabrera, what the hell is his name? Kozowski. Sorry, Kozowski. And a Jason Torner. Looks like that's going to the Cardinals. Closer. 3 for 3. Cardinals. Oh, no, there's 4 in here. That's right. 4. 4 autos, not 3 autos. That's the jumbo that had 4. That had 3. Vizcaino, Hernandez, Haynes, Blakely, Armstrong, Ramos, Hendrick, Mesa Jr., Norris, Ed Howard, Gorman, Calabrese, Adams, Kelly, Terang, Ryan Howard for the Red Barons, Gore, Vukovic, McLean, and a Swaggity Waggity.
Everyone here?
Lange, I was like wondering, is it still connected here?
Yeah. Just want to make sure everyone's still here and it's working.
Westberg, Collins, Santos, and Zach Daniels going to the Houston Astros.
The closer.
So some nice autos coming out of the first box there. Liking that Austin Hendrick, though. Pena, Gentry, Lewis, Reyes, York, Fulton, Waters. Oh, look at that one, Brett. We didn't get any colors of these. Look at that.
Well, that's a nice looking one.
Yep, and that's going to what, Brett? That should be going to Joe Padgett, right?
Yeah.
That is 96 out of 99. Green out of 99. Going to the Nats. Going to Joe Padgett. Joe, congrats. Holmes, Allen, Luciano, Lipkis, Brewer, Edwards, Vargas, and an Austin Hendrick power card. Seminaris, Foscue, Baumler, Soderstrom, Frasso, Tolentino, Gomez, Blazevich, Mata, Rodriguez, Palmer, Larnick, Batty, Harris, Lynch, Franco, Pomeris, and a first heat card, Matt Manning. A couple of powers, but no heats. Rutschman, Johnson, Buelvis, Austin Martin. Right at the end, Shoemake, Torner, Hentz, Nwogu, Brown, Green, Martinez, Martin, Gilbert, Roderer, Morel, Kierstad, Sanchez, Schuster, and DeJesus. Yeah, that's a nice looking card, Joe. No, I don't see too many of those because we only get a couple of those per box. Here you go. Box number 2. We are going to throw one more break of this up, guys, and it's going to be like $12, I think, something like that, 12 or 13 bucks. And it's going to be the last of it, and it's going to be one hobby and one jumbo. I was actually even thinking about just doing the jumbo by itself and just saving the other one for the beard boxes or something, and just doing the jumbo by itself. doing the break cheap and making it a Maddie's Corner break. If you guys want to do that, I would be down for it. Just with the jumbo box, there's 3 autos, but there's a lot of chrome cards. It'd be a little more than $5 because the jumbo boxes cost more than these ones. But we could either do a 1-box hobby and then save the jumbo box, or we could do the 1 jumbo box and make it a cheap break. It's up to you guys if you guys want to do that. I mean, I can keep them together and do it for $12, $13, something like that, or we can do 1 box and it'd be under $10. Probably be like $7 or something like that. Yeah, he came out on top there. He swooped in and took a lot of spots. He won that box. It's getting warm in here, Brett. Well, it's just when I'm breaking, but I get warm when I'm breaking. It's probably the way I'm leaning forward.
When I lean forward,
I've been sitting here the whole time I wasn't hot, but now that I'm breaking, I get warm.
what's that tell you?
Gets pumping. What happens?
When you walk upstairs, you get a little hotter
No,
too.
I've been fine
and-
this whole time. Let's turn the AC on, guys. Yeah, dude, you killing it so far. That Austin Hendrick is a nice looking auto, man. I'd love to see a black though.
Get her done.
But yeah, guys, check out the rest of the site. Like I said, we got the Topps Chrome blaster break up there, 10 blasters. The iMac break is 2 boxes of Prism, which has 3 autos per box and 15 Prisms, and 3 silver Prisms per box. And the iMac is going to be sweet. The Immaculate, we already did that once, and we got some sick cards out of there. The Bohm was awesome, and we're going to be having some. We did get a box that just came out today, so we're not going to get it for a little while. But the Premiere, what the hell was it called? Flashbacks. We got a box of that, and that's going to be pretty sweet to get hold of. And we also got some of the Topps Fire. Just blasters, though. Just 5 blasters. So that's going to be a Maddie's Corner break, too. It's going to be a nice cheap one, too. That'll be fun. All the hobby boxes were sold out, and I didn't want to pay eBay's prices on anything. So we just got blasters. McRae, Baz, Caraway, Lynchcomb, Groshans, Bitsko, Amarte, Casey, Poison, Cabrera, Glowski, and first one here, Colt Keith. Colt Keith, that's going to Joe Padgett. Joe, get yourself an auto. Coming in with those Tigers, that just means you're going to pull straight fire for everyone in the break. That is why you're getting hot. I know. I mean, I get hot.
Yeah, maybe something else, but
Rivas, Sabato, Alcantara, Jones, Armstrong, Ramos, Hendrick, and a blue Jordan Adams. Jordan Adams out of 150. Jordan Adams, Brett, is that the Angels? Is that the Angels, the 66ers? Inland Empire 66ers?
Who is it again you're asking?
Jordan Adams.
Sixers was... They go to one team. Oh, what is it?
Angels?
Give me a minute, because it went to... There was only... Though it was the team... Oh, that's Angels.
Okay. Out of 150. That's going to the Angels. That's going to the closer. Out of blue. Out of blue. Out of 150. Black needs to come to me. We're going to try to pull one. Kirby, Meyer, Schmidt, Espinal, Mesa Jr., Lacey, Carroll, Adley Rushman power card, Bruhan, Gray, Choi, Cassis, Halpin, De La Rosa, Tucker, and a major scale, Adley Rutschman, Arias, Davis, C.J. Abrams, and Gaston. Looks like I just turned to an auto, guys. What do we got for the Blue Jays? Trent Palmer. That's going to Travis Joyner. I am spreading out the hits a little bit here. Some Joe Padgett action. The closer. Got a little Travis Joyner going on here. Congrats, Travis. Looks like we got something orange coming up. Stores, Criswell, Acuna, Abel, Keith, Whitley, Hearn, and going to the Braves, Spencer Strider out of 25. Who has the Braves? The closer, Spencer Strider for the Braves. There's your team, Colt. And that is out of 25. Orange parallel. 12 out of 25. Congratulations. Congratulations, you're a winner. Manning, Nova, Franklin, Amaya, Waters, Brewer, Edwards, Tristan Cassis for the Red Sox. Norris, Howard, Gorman, Calabrese, Vargas, Frasso, Tolentino, Klenek, Naylor, Valdez, Glowinky, Campbell, Barber, Witt Jr., Rodriguez, Hosey, Feliciano, Henry, Corey, and Mason Wynn. Lewis, Reyes, Lynch, Wander Franco, Pimeris, Gore, Holmes, Allen, Luciano, Lipschitz, Morrill. Oh, I think there was two there. Morrill, yep. Kierstad, Adams, Willie Mays, Mesa Jr., Thompson, Knack, Bailey, Cruz, Glenhill Jr., Franklin, Vargas, Richardson, Mitchell, Bishop, Hunter Bishop, Miller, Dylan Dingler, Blade, Grissom, Andy Pettit, Cannons, Herrera, Van Eyck, Brown, Blaze, Jordan, Duran, Howlett, and Green. There you go. Shabbity-doo, shabbity-dee. Should have 2 more autos. Maybe we'll have 3. Robert Puazen out of 99 going to the Oakland Athletics. That's going to the closer. Oh, that's perfect because that goes with Oakland. That goes with Oakland because it's green. I always love when it goes with the team. Nice. 97 out of 99. Robert Puazen. Patino, Lofton, Langoliers, Moreno, Kelly, Terang, Westberg, and what do we got here? Brett Batty. Brett Batty. Very nice. Blue auto. That is out of 150. Oh, Cyclones, Brett. Brooklyn Cyclones.
I can't. I'm not sure if that's Mets or not. I can't remember.
It says Mets on the back, so.
But I can't remember if that's correct.
It is. Brett Batty going to the Mets. Going to the Mets. That's going to go to Triple V. Man, we're spreading it out, guys. You guys are right. We are spreading it out. This is great.
Where do you keep saying spreading it out?
Huh?
You keep saying, yeah, we are spreading it out.
We are.
Where are you seeing they keep saying that?
No, earlier he said, since you're getting the heat, remember? That just means you're going to pull straight fire for everyone in the break. That's why you're getting hot. Everyone's getting heat. Severino, Haskins, Pena, Sassoni, Collins, Santos, York, Fulton, Vizcaino, Hernandez, Haynes, Blakely, Cantrell, Torkelson. What do we got here, guys? Rawhide. And, oh, Cole Henry going to the Nats. Joe Padgett with his 3rd hit.
Dang, Joe.
Padgett, 2 autos and a parallel.
Someone's wanting the cards tonight, Joe.
Joe Padgett. Very nice. Gore, Vukovic, McLean, Swaggity.
Preston, spread it out a little more. Would love to get a hit.
I'm trying. It's been spread out pretty good. Blazovic, Mata, Rodriguez, Pena, Gentry. I'm trying for you, dude. You got the D-backs, which do have some hits in here. And the Mariners. Love to get you a nice one for the Mariners. Brown, Green,
Not for
Martinez.
not for the D-backs.
I'd rather get it for the Mariners. Williams, Levine, Beater, Derek Jeter,
Finally, I get a break lull.
Sanchez, Schuster, DeJesus, Lange, Shoemake, Turner, Hentz, Royce Lewis, major scale. Seminaris, Foscue, Baumler, Soderstrom, Nuogu, Gilbert, and Roderer. Matten, Muzziotti, Nolan Jones, or the Rubber Ducks. The Rubber Duckaroons there. Cody Hosey, Power. Palmer, Larnick, Batty, Harris, Ciani, Warren, Gonzalez, Daniels, Rutschman, Johnson, Buelvis, Austin, Matten, Cavalli, Freeman, Workman, and Rivera. Yeah, dude. Couple of autos, parallel, not bad. Not bad at all. Heat card, heat card, heat card, heat card. 4 more autos, guys, and a couple of parallels. Fingers crossed. So what do you guys think? You think we should do jumbo by itself and just do a jumbo box and call it a Maddie's Corner? You want to do one hobby? We can do it again for $5. And then we can do the... You want to do them separate or do you want to do them together? We could do a cheap $5 jumbo and then a cheap... a cheap $5 hobby and then probably like a $7, roughly, jumbo. You want to keep them together. I don't mind separating them because they may sell faster that way. But we'll combine shipping is what we'll do, and we're going to send all this stuff out next week. That way everything from this week, and if we do some, since there's no eBay next week, some Maddie's Corner breaks next week, we can help combine shipping, which keeps the prices down on the breaks, so we can do more of these smaller breaks. And we'll just combine everything together, since there's no eBay or anything. You guys are the voice, so you guys just let me know what you guys want to do.
Only you can make a difference.
Only you can make a difference. In the eyes of an angel.
Say that one more time.
Huh? In the eyes of an angel. What? What, did I say something wrong?
No, I thought you said something else.
In the eyes of an angel?
I always get chewed on because I always thought it was in the arms of an angel.
Oh, that kind of sounds right, though. Is it the arms or eyes?
It's eyes.
Oh, so I said
I
it
always
right?
thought it was, yeah, and I always thought it was arms.
Maybe that's why I thought it sounded right, because maybe I always heard you say that.
Because I think it sounds better when you say in the arms
kinda does.
of an angel.
It does.
It makes more sense that you're holding them. The angel is holding you in their arms.
But maybe in the eyes of an angel, too, though, like they look. Like that Touched by an Angel. Although it is touched by an angel, so it would be Arms, I guess. That show. Hobby.
In the
So we
arms
could do
of
5.
Touched by an Angel, rated
Faster.
XXX.
Yeah, we could do that. We could do the $5 one, and then we could do one as a $7 one.
Well, we'll have to see. We'll come up with the prices. We can do the one for $5.
Well, we already
though.
know that we can do it for $5. Already done it.
I know. I'm saying the other one though.
Yeah, I already know roughly what that's going to be too, because I know what it costs. So it should be about $7. If it has to be $7.50, so be it. We'll make it a $7.49.
Yeah, no, I'm not playing that crap.
Yeah, Josh. So I'm not playing that crap.
The 1 penny off.
The when we do the one box break, Josh, it's basically at cost. We're really not making any money. But we did a $5 break. We can do one hobby box.
We know we for sure, and that's still where we were at before, but
'Cause
I don't mind.
There's a lot of fees that go along with everything. The website, all the things. All right, here we go. Last box, guys. Good luck. Keep
Best
a
of
lookout.
luck,
Like I
everyone.
said, we can put a $5 one up, guys, at any point, because we do have more boxes of Pro Debut here. We don't have to wait for the other ones to come in, so we can put up a $5 Maddie's Corner break. We did the same thing last Thursday night. We put it up Thursday night. By Friday morning, it was sold out. So keep your eyes peeled, guys. We'll probably do the same, and we can zip it up. The price is right at $7.51. Schmidt, Espinal, Howlett, Green, Colt Keith, and ooh, there we go, guys. Going to the Braves, Jared Schuster. That's going to the closer. Out of 99, 72 out of 99, Jared Schuster. Overall pick number 25. Very nice auto. I think he's off the screen over there. We're going to have to move Hudson Haskins, and we're going to have to put the Jared right there. Very nice start to this box. Bruhan, Gray, Choi, Casas, Whitley, Hearn, Matten, Muzziotti, Arias, Davis, C.J. Abrams, the guy on the box. Gaston, Jones, Ciani, Warren, and a Wanda Franco. What was it? The price is right. No, the price is wrong, Bob Baca. The price is wrong.
What are you talking about?
Happy Gilmore. The price is right. The price is wrong, Bob Baca. I actually think he swears, but. Jung, Strider, Kelly, Detmers, Gonzalez, Daniels, Cavalli, and a major scale, Mackenzie Gore. Richardson, Mitchell, Bishop, and a Bobby Miller. I'd like to get even an out of 10 would be nice here. Palmer, Larnick, Batty, Harris, Ginn, Tanya, Hassel, and a Bobby Witt Jr. power card. Feliciano, Henry, Corey, Wynn, Swinney, Baylor, Nick Lodolo, Cruz, Groshans, Bitsko, Marte, Casey, Glenn Allen Hill Jr., Franklin, Vargas, Dingler, Rivas, Sabato, Alcantara, Jones, Blade, Grissom, Duran, and a Chippa Jones. Kirby and a Max Meyer. Now, I don't know if you guys saw it, but the second auto sitting right here. It was hiding on me here. Yolbert Sanchez. Yolbert Sanchez. That's going to the White Sox. Cali Mike. Cali Mike with an auto.
Pulling it down to the last box.
I mean, I think we've, not every single person, but we have done a really good job of spreading out the hits here. It's been good. This has been good. You want these ones? Oh, no shit. Oh! We received a future Cornerstones card. Nick Gonzalez. Future Cornerstones, 72 out of 90, going to the Pirates. The closer, 72 out of 90, future Cornerstones, Nick Gonzalez.
That's a nice one.
That is a nice one, guys. I saw the back and I'm like, no way. I saw blue and I originally...
Did you think it was a redemption?
I did.
I know you did. I could tell you were like, ah, and then you flipped
And then
it
I'm
over.
like, is this Austin Martin? I saw the blue and I'm just like instantly thinking, that is a nice card. 72 out of 90,
yeah,
guys.
we didn't see anything like that in any of the other breaks we've done.
I think we got one. I think I got one. Future Cornerstones. I think I did pull one, Brett, a few weeks ago. Very nice. Very nice box, guys. Norris, Howard. I wonder if that's an extra auto, since it's a special one.
There's
Foreman,
always extra autos
Calabrese,
with you.
Liberatore, Burns, Bautista, and an Alfonso Rivas. I think, yeah, I think it's Athletics. At a 150, I think that's Athletics. I'm not 100%, guys, but I think that's Athletics. Alfonso Rivas at a 150. You guys see that? Nothing wrong with that Cornerstones, huh? Baylor, Valdez, Glowinky, Campbell, Baz, Caraway, Poison, Hank Aaron for the Braves, Pena, Gentry, Lewis, Reyes, Gilbert, Roederer, Morel, Kierstad, Stowers, Criswell, Acuna, Abel, Adams, Kelly, Terang, and Para. Manning, Nova, Franklin, Amaya, Westberg, Collins, and Santos. Oh, there's an auto, so let's grab it. Gabriel Moreno for the Lansing Lugnuts. The Lansing Lugnuts.
That's going to Travis Joyner.
Travis Joyner with a second
I want to say
hit.
that's the Blue Jays.
Yeah, it is. The Blue Jays with a hit.
We got my Jordan Walker auto.
We did not. Michael, but we just got this. We got this. Nick Gonzalez. Cornerstones. 72 out of 90. That one is going to the closer. I was thinking that when we got Cornerstones, I was thinking what you said with Cornerstones, though. First thing that popped into my mind, but for a quick second I thought it was a redemption on the back. Holmes, Allen, Luciano, Lepicius, Ramos, Hendricks, Mesa Jr., Lacey, Seminaris, Foscue, Baumler, Soderstrom, Carroll, Halpin, De La Rosa, and a Heat, Hunter Green. Heat, Hunter Green, Patino, Lofton, Langoliers, Moreno, Tucker, Rodriguez, McVean, Nolan Jones, Major Scale, Mesa Jr., Thompson, Knack, Bailey, DeVoe, Vogel, Carter, Beard, Severino, Haskin, Pena, Sassoni, Rodriguez, Luis, Mauricio, Tejada, Vizcaino, Hernandez, Haynes, Blakely, Mayo, Green, and Jordan Walker. There's Jordan Walker. Nick York, Dalton, last stat guys, Waters, Brewers, Rutschman, Ivan Johnson, Buelvis, Austin Martin, Edwards, Vargas, Frasso, and a Grayson Rodriguez Heat card. Heats. Oh. Brown, Green, Martinez, Martin, Tolentino, Klenek, Barber, Witt Jr., Sanchez, Schuster, DeJesus, Lang, Rodriguez. I'm going to zip these ones, guys, because it looks like the last one's Khaled. Gore, Vukovic, McLean, Swaggerty, Cabrera, Kozowski, Armstrong, Hosey, McRae, and Cole Franklin going to the Cubbaroons. Let's go on to the closer. That is out of 99.
I'm talking about the other
Oh,
cornerstone
yeah.
we pulled
The
out.
other one. Yep. We did. Yep. Oh, Mike. Okay. The delay sometimes kills me, Mike. Yeah, I know what you're saying now. You said Brett said he didn't think we ever pulled one, and I said, yeah, I think we did. I think we pulled one. Yeah, it was your cornerstones. That's right.
Was it a Jordan Walker one?
It was a Jordan Walker cornerstones.
Okay.
Yeah. I remember now that you're saying it. Cole Franklin. So, guys, keep an eye on the website. Like I said, we can put up another $5 break. We'll do another Maddie's Corner. So, we'll put it. I'll probably put it live like late tonight or early tomorrow morning. That way, you guys can fight over it. And then we'll do the jumbo box separately too, so you guys can fight over that one. So, and then, like I said, in a little while, we'll have the Topps Fire. That's going to be a corner break. It's not going to be $5, but it'll be a little more, but won't be much. Yeah, sorry if you didn't get a hit, but congrats to everyone that did. It's luck of the draw as usual. You know what I mean? It's a gambling situation. But we'll put some more cheap Maddie's Corners breaks up, and we'll keep it going. But it was a fun night, guys. We were on for almost 3 hours. We did a lot of chitty chatting. We always enjoy hanging out with you guys, shooting the shit, talking about stuff. Everything tonight from Fritz Weatherby to I don't know what. Brett's grandfather being in the service and being in the Times Magazine. So
Thank you guys.
thank you guys for
You
being
doing-
in the
did
break
you- Are you
tonight.
going to do a recap?
I can. I mean, everyone's
Oh.
pretty much in the break. But,
Every break we do.
well, usually we do, yeah. Everyone's here, though, so. Colored cards, guys. Out of 99, Cole Franklin, Cubs. Alfonso Rivas, I think, is Athletics. That's out of 150. Poison is Athletics, 99. Out of 25, Spencer Strider for the Braves, Orange. Jordan Adams, the 66ers. I think that was the Angels. Out of 150. Vladdy for the Nats, out of 99. Burl Carraway. Cubbaroons out of 50. Brennan Davis for the Cubs. A lot of Cubs ones out of 150. 1 out of every 3 cases. No shit, huh? Wow. 1 out of every 3 cases. Yeah, you were telling me that, Mike. That's crazy. That is crazy. We just got lucky because we did our case and we're just getting these case hits from buying a couple of boxes from our distributors. This is great. We're getting all the hits. All the case hits. Cole Henry for the Nats. Hudson Haskin for the Orioles. Gabriel Moreno for the Blue Jays. Brett Batty for the Mets. Austin Hendrick. That is... Oh, sorry. This one's out of 150, guys. For the Mets. Batty. Hendrick out of 50. Very nice for the Reds. For the Braves, Jared Schuster. Out of 99. Justin Turner for the Cardinals. Zach Daniels for the Astros. Yolbert Sanchez for the White Sox. Colt Keith for the Detroit Tigers. Trent Palmer for the Blue Jays. And Nick Gonzalez, 1 in every 3 cases. 72 out of 90 going to the Pirates. Very nice. Very nice. I know, I love it, dude. I get going sometimes. I like the way it sounds.
Accent is coming out.
Zipping
Oh.
it out.
Thanks, everyone who got in. We do
Colt,
appreciate
you got
it.
a friggin' lot of hits, dude. A couple of Braves ones there.
Yeah,
That's-
thank you, Cole.
That's yours if you didn't know it. 1 out of 3 cases. Nick Gonzalez. 72 out of 90.
Yeah, great break.
That was a really good break. It got spread out pretty good. I would have loved to see some Blaze Jordan autos in there, but we'll trade in a couple of those autos for a Blaze Jordan. But yeah, we'll put up a $5 break, guys, and we'll put up like a $7, $8, whatever it ends up coming to.
We'll get up some breaks.
And we're gonna be back, guys. We got the weekend off again, and then next weekend, even if we don't have eBay next weekend, guys, we'll go on and do a break because we're not gonna take a million weeks off.
No,
on
I don't.
Saturday,
I don't
right?
mind doing next Saturday if there's no eBay.
Yeah, but we're taking advantage of the situation here. It's pretty nice to be able to enjoy this before it gets too cold here in New Hampshire. The summer's over, and we really didn't take any time in the summer because we had so many breaks. So,
But we'll catch you guys next Wednesday. We'll have updates with emails and stuff once we find out what's going on with
products.
Product.
Onyx basketball and everything else.
So thank you guys. We will catch you.
See you later.